Tonight on JG9 Live, we wrap up Week 12 with a battle at SoFi Stadium between two of the best teams in the AFC and two of the best young quarterbacks in the AFC. We're going to increase their odds and make the playoffs. In one corner, the Baltimore Ravens, led by one of the favorites for MVP in Lamar Jackson, and one of the favorites for Offensive Player of the Year in Derrick Henry, looking to avoid dropping their second straight game and tying the Steelers for first place in the AFC North. In the other corner, the Los Angeles Chargers, riding a 4-game winning streak, looking to make it 5 in a row and go 3 in the wildcard hunt. It's Jackson the Ravens, it's Herbert and the Chargers, and it's right here on JG9 Live. Here we go. All right, everybody. With that being said, welcome to JG9 Live. My voice is a bit better. It is something allergy related. My nose is kind of stuffy. It's not just my throat. It's something going around, but we're okay. We are okay. It's just call it a minor cold if you want to call it that, but we are okay, and we are good to go for the Harbowl. It is the Harbowl between the Ravens and the Chargers, brotherly sibling rivalry between two of the best coaches in the NFL, two of the best teams in the AFC. Should be a fun one. Thank you guys for tuning in. My name is JareGare9. If you've never been to a JG9 Live stream before, how it works is like this. Fire away in the chat with any questions you might have. I'll be happy to answer anything and everything. Any donation, get to your question right away. Otherwise, I just go in the order that I see them. Every donation also counts toward you make the call. You're going to help me decide which game we are calling on Friday night for Black Friday. Are we calling Georgia Tech, Georgia, Nebraska, Iowa, or Utah, UCF? Every donation will count toward one of those three games. Whichever game is the highest donation total is the game that we are going to be calling. If you are a member, you can show support for either one of those teams by using those emojis in the chat. Oh no, it's not 100%, but it's definitely better than what it was. Definitely way better than what it was last night. Last night was bad. It's definitely better. And we should have two videos come out tomorrow as a result. I couldn't get the second one out today, the history video on Eagles Rams, just because my voice was still not 100%. But we will get that one out tomorrow, as well as Titans Texans dumb decision. Or if something happens tonight, we'll do that. We are better. If you want to remember, you can search for either one of the teams using the emojis in the chat. We do have the emojis for the Ravens and the Chargers. So we have those. Brother Lobo, let's go. Let's go. Going to be a good game. Harbowl, 2 7-win teams, and my team is in. Yeah. Right now, both these teams looking poised to make the playoffs. It's really just a matter of can the Ravens win the North? Can the Chargers keep up in the AFC West? They need to win this game. They want to keep up in the AFC West with the Chiefs. Not that I think I want to take the Chargers to win the West, but it is a possibility if they win today. It is a possibility. The game in Carolina was crazy. Amazing people in Carolina are crazy. Yeah, they looked like so many Chiefs fans. So many Chiefs fans in there. I've been to that stadium. It's a fine stadium, and I love Charlotte. Charlotte is a gorgeous city. I went to school down there, so I've been to Charlotte quite a few times. Gorgeous city. Stopping Henry's kid winning. Oh yeah, and Lamar. Stop in the wrong game. You stop the wrong game, you're good. I think Baltimore collapses, miss playoffs. I don't think so. There's too much separation right now in the AFC between the top 7 and everyone else. Got a nice surprise from another YouTuber that decided to pivot his second channel. Ooh, all right. How's it going, Scott? Welcome in. I should also note the lowest donated game by the end of Tuesday night will be the game that we eliminate. So keep that in mind. The lowest donated game by Tuesday night will be the game that we take off for you make the call. Then I should go back to the old logo. I agree with you on that one. I agree. Thoughts on the UFL spending 26? I like it. It shows that there's financial stability with the league, and there's some good markets that will be eligible. I'm excited to see where they go. I don't know where they're going to go. They're probably going to stay East Coast just so they don't have to, travel times won't be too crazy. But I'm guessing New Orleans will get a team, and I'm guessing Canton, Ohio. Gamon with a 5. I don't think you should include the timeout management because 1, it wasn't clear cut. We do allow 3rd and 13 often, and 2, distract from the 4th and 7th play call. Well, I included because it just showed the whole bungling of the situation. I included because it showed the entire bungling. And again, the thing with the 3rd and 13, even if they got it and you didn't call timeout, they were still gonna have time to go down the field. That was the whole point. That there was no risk to taking the timeout. There was no risk whatsoever. I even said if there were like 50 seconds left and you call the timeout, that's different than if they're like But with like 140 left when it would have been, or 118 left, whatever it was, it's different. Now, if there were 45 seconds left, I'm fine saying, you know what? Let's not take our chances. We got the lead going into the halftime break. Let's not call timeout, and let's just let them run the clock out, and we got the stop on defense. But you might as well in that spot, because even if they get the first down, they're going to have time to go down the field. Based on what I just quote tweeted, how much would we donate for you? Should he be the head coach in 2025 to get Doug Pearson's face tattooed on your arm so we all can see it? You know, I think Khan might be stupid with that. So I thought it's Sabrina Carpenter for a second. I'm like, oh man, like what's Sabrina doing in the stream? But no, it's Chandra Carpenter. We streamed the Maui Invitational. We did not hit the goal, so we're not gonna be streaming that. I should also know quick schedule change. No trivia this week. I'm still tinkering around with the system, and I do have tickets to the Suns game. I just got them like a few minutes ago. Tuesday night, we're doing the Buffalo Kent State game. Wednesday night will be members-only Q&A stream. So Wednesday night, we're going to be live for members-only Q&A, but we're not going to be going live for trivia. We will just hopefully pick up next week with that. Hopefully we'll pick up next week with trivia once I get the new system in place. Still tinkering with a few things. But we'll have a members-only Q&A stream at 7 o'clock Eastern on Wednesday. No trivia. 7 o'clock Eastern, members-only Q&A stream Wednesday. Tuesday night, we're doing Kent State Buffalo. So that should be fun. Yeah, I'm not sure Atlanta would work. It didn't work when the XFL had. I'm not sure. There's a lot of competition in Orlando. Oh, which game do you want? Come on, hang on. Which game do you want for the You Make the Call? Let me see. Was it up there? Yeah, which game do you want? Do you want Georgia Tech, Georgia, Nebraska, Iowa, or Utah, UCF? Which game do you want for You Make the Call? Bronco fan here, room for a tie? Yeah, tie helps you out a ton. Tie helps you out a ton. Thoughts on Rock and Roller Coaster, Muppet Vision, Mama Melrose being closing in Hollywood Studios? Okay, so Rock and Roller Coaster, I'm fine retheming it to Muppets. I don't like getting rid of Muppet Vision 3D. At the very least, place it somewhere else. Muppet Vision 3D was the last project Jim Henson worked on. It's phenomenal. Yes, it needs to be updated in terms of the technology. Sometimes it's not working. But it's a great attraction. And I'm sad that they just don't know what to do with the Muppets. Now, Rock and Roller Coaster, that's going to be good with the Muppets. But Melrose, I'm fine turning it to the Monsters campus. I'm fine with that. Sports Talk Radio getting nuclear in the Bay Area with all the stupid fire Kyle calls. Yeah, you're not firing Kyle. He needs to change some stuff, but you're not going to fire him. Not going to be on long, maybe commercials at halftime. I can join you. Other than that, locked into this game. All good, man. It's the reason I don't do Jaguars games. There's a reason I don't do Jaguar games. All right. Actually, we'll do a goal. If we hit this goal, we go that. We hit 250 on stream, or someone donates 100 by themselves. We'll do that. Someone does that, I'll stream Maui tonight. Why not? Fire Kyle, hire Belichick. Oh man, that would be insane. How can the Patriots be eliminated besides a loss and a Broncos win? I'm not sure. I mean, I don't know the scenarios in terms of Pats being eliminated because they technically got eliminated a while ago. I don't know the scenarios necessarily for that. We need an entire zone for Muppets like was originally designated. Oh yeah, we absolutely do. We absolutely need an entire Muppet zone. There's just so much you can do with the Muppets. There's so much you can do. It's crazy that they don't know what to do. Okay, what channel is Maui on? ESPNU. Does simply losing eliminate us? I don't know. I don't know the whole scenarios with the Pats being eliminated. Just because they have no chance as it is. I don't know what the whole thing. Should I start McConaughey Fantasy? I mean, if you're down this late, I would. Yeah. What games do I have on? I'm gonna have Maui Invitational on the big screen I have on my computer. I've got the NFL game. Favorite Muppet? Ooh, favorite Muppet. Kermit when Henson was the voice actor was great. Kermit when he was a voice actor was great. Since he's no longer, I'd probably say Sam the Eagle. I'd probably go Sam. Jets got to be eliminated this week because they were eliminated week 1 of the preseason. Let's go, Vesey from SoFi Stadium. Back-to-back games at SoFi. Colts have a greater chance to make the playoff winning the division than they do win the wild card. Yeah, it makes tons of sense. Because right now, wild card race is so tight, Texans could collapse. Colts are 2 back of the division, but I think 2.5 back of the wild card, so it makes sense. Makes sense that it'd be like that. Yeah, if we hit that goal, I'll stream UNC against Dayton tonight. I will stream UNC Dayton if we hit that goal. 250 total, or we hit 10 yellow super chats, or someone donates 100 by themselves. Steve Tishkin's interview for the Giants. This has been a rough day for the Giants. Right now, the team's a mess. Especially after what happened last night with Barkley and what happened with McKinney. And the loss and Neighbors lose it, like, just throwing a fit. Yeah, Dable's gone. Schoen is gone. What's crazy, too, is I'm not sure who you're going to get in terms of hiring anyone. Like, it's not an attractive vacancy. You need to get your quarterback. You have an owner that will go back on his word because he gave them the vote of confidence. Now, obviously, stuff has changed, but you give him the vote of confidence saying he's going to be back for 25. You take back your words like, okay, do I want to go to a place where I'm not sure of job security? I don't know. Actually motivated putting in effort in the keyboard since they have the same type of keyboard I use now. Oh, you know, keyboard's fun. Keyboard's fun. There's a lot of presets you can use. And how's it going, man? Welcome in, Michael. Welcome in. No, I think with the injuries that the Niners have had lately, I don't think that's a wild take for the Dolphins to win out if they lose to the Packers. I don't think it's a wild take. Texans are not playing well. Niners have a ton of injuries. The rest of the teams, the Dolphins, are better than on paper. I mean, this is going to be the toughest game for the Dolphins, by far. This is going to be the toughest game. But there is a legit possibility they have a winning record. I've never wavered on that thought. I said if Tua comes back healthy and they beat the Chargers or beat the Rams in that Monday night game, they could have a winning record. It's not crazy. It really is not crazy. Picks on the Thanksgiving games: Lions, Cowboys, Tulane, and Packers. I'm going the same way. Giants are soft-tanking. Dable will be back. Well, there's a difference between tanking and losing the locker room. Dable's lost the locker room. There's a massive difference. Massive, massive difference. Problem is that Dable is not a good enough coach where you keep the GM. And obviously, Schoen has to go. The decision he made in free agency this year have been terrible. The team is worse than when he got there. You can't keep Schoen. And you're not going to get a good GM if they're stuck with Dable. There's certain coaches where you can be stuck with them, like when the Chiefs fire their GM. Obviously, Andy Reid's a good enough coach. You're going to stick with Andy Reid. But there's some guys who don't want to do that. My stream on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. For college football, yeah. Yeah. Now, maybe New Year's Eve, there is a slight chance, which I cannot believe I'm saying. I cannot believe I'm saying this. There is a slight chance that ASU could make a bowl game, could make the playoff, and could host the Fiesta Bowl. If they're in the Fiesta Bowl on New Year's Eve, I will not be streaming. I will be at that game. I will do whatever it takes to go to that game. But in any other scenario, we're going to be streaming all the games for the playoff. Best and worst CEO when it comes to the parks, and then when it comes to media. I think Eisner for both, for parks and media. The worst, who they had back before Eisner came, during the dark ages. And then probably Chapek for the parks. No, Fiesta Bowl is a playoff game. Fiesta Bowl is a playoff game. So how it is the New Year's 6 is now playoffs. So the first round is the first round, and then the Fiesta Bowl is a quarterfinal game alongside the Rose Bowl, the Sugar Bowl, and I think the Cotton Bowl. I don't know off the top of my head. But yeah, no. If they're in the Fiesta Bowl, if they make it to the quarterfinals and they're in the Fiesta Bowl, I'm going. Is it Shane? Wait, is it Shane or is it Schoen? Have I been saying it wrong the whole time? Have I been saying it wrong the entire time? Because Schoen, I never would have thought that's Shane. Have I been saying it wrong? It's Shane. Are you kidding me? Yeah, if I ever say a name wrong like that, please let me know it's Shane. Oh my goodness. Wow. If I've ever said a name wrong like that, please let me know. I hate saying names wrong. I assumed like Joe Must Go. So I've associated with Schoen Must Go, but no, it's Shane. All right. My bad on that. Kickoff end zone touchback. I did not even realize I was saying it wrong this entire time. It's pronounced Shane. All right. Kickoff end zone touchback. Chargers well the 30-yard line. Yeah, Pop-Tart Bowl's great. Pop-Tart Bowl is great. Hope the Jags beat the Texans. It's not going to be pretty. You're not going to have a good time thinking that's going to happen. Yeah, no, clock's wrong. I used the timer for the countdown, the 5-minute countdown. No, we're good. Here we go. Ball at the 30-yard line. Justin Herbert, after a huge win last week over the Bengals, a thrilling game. Herbert last week, 297, 2 touchdowns, no picks. Mahmoud Farhood with the tenor. Oh, and Gamana, which game do you want for the You Make the Call? I never got your You Make the Call game. Never got your You Make the Call. Appreciate you, man. We'll get you in after this play. Appreciate you a ton. And we'll get you on Georgia GT. Wonderful for football in general. Had a crazy Saturday. Yesterday, we almost had a huge upset for the Chiefs. While the Cowboys screw up their tank job. Also, love to watch Georgia GT. All right, we'll get you on that one. Head over the middle. Lost to 2 on the play. Chargers did a really bad job running the ball last week against the Bengals. Did a really bad job. The second half, they could not get anything going on the ground whatsoever. Yes, Herbert had 65 rushing yards. You take him out. The running backs, the 1-2 punch of Dobbins and Edwards didn't do a whole lot in terms of yardage. You take just runs by running backs and receivers. You're looking at a team last week that had 20 carries and just they had 90 yards. It's not terrible, but the second half they couldn't get the ground game going. They couldn't get the ground game going on that. 2nd and 10, play action. Herbert, clean pocket, fires. It's caught on the drag route. It's Ladd McConkey, the second-round pick down to the 46-yard line. Ladd McConkey, what a great game he had last week. Very quietly putting together a case for potential Offensive Rookie of the Year finalist. 6 catches, 123 last week. Had some big catches at the end of that. Some big catches at the end. Yeah, the Cowboys game was crazy yesterday. Also, the Bears-Vikings ending was nuts. We had the Titans-Texans upset. We had a lot of interesting games this week. This is one of the best weeks of college football ever. Using NFL stadiums for classic bowl games so the traditional stadiums lose some of the atmosphere. I think it depends on the bowl game. Head over the middle down to the 46-yard line there in plus stairs where Gus Edwards, the former Raven, playing against his old team. Gain of 8. Depends on the game. Depends on the game. Like, I'm trying to think, like, Fiesta Bowl, no. Fiesta Bowl, I'm fine playing it at Glendale versus Sun Devil Stadium. Cotton Bowl, yeah, I think a little bit with Cotton Bowl. A little bit with the Cotton Bowl. Second down, handoff goes to Gus, and he gets the first down at the 41-yard line. Gus Edwards against his former team. It's actually funny. Both running backs on the Chargers were on the Ravens last year. They basically just got the Ravens running back unit. Obviously, this Ravens defense, no Roquan Smith tonight. Missing it with an injury. Been an anchor on that defense ever since getting acquired from Chicago. Appreciate you, Tanner, man. Appreciate you a ton, Mahmoud. Yeah, Chargers have like the cleanest uniforms out there in terms of every set is good. Herbert, looking on play action. He's going to take off and run. We knew he did a very good job of this last week. Had 65 rushing yards. That one picks up 4 as he slides down to the 37. Herbert's having a phenomenal season. Big reason why the Chargers are in this playoff hunt right now is because Herbert has 13 touchdowns and just 1 interception on the season. And they have not lost since the last time they were on Monday Night Football, which was that doubleheader game on ESPN Plus against the Cardinals, which they lost at the last second on a walk-off field goal by Chad Ryland. 2nd and 6, ball to 37. Man in motion. They give up the middle. It's a first down on the first carry for Dobbins down to the 25-yard line. So again at 12. How's it going, Ninja Car fan? Welcome in. Yeah, Chargers Sammy helmets were good. The bots are really interested in this game. I think it's on cable. I think it's a cable game. I wonder what the bots are going to be like tomorrow. Because that's ESPN Plus exclusive. We're probably going to have a lot of people watching tomorrow because we're the only ones doing the game usually. And it's ESPN Plus exclusive. So, I don't know. I feel like tomorrow we're going to get a lot of people on stream for Kent State Buffalo. 1st and 10, 2 on the top, 1 on the bottom. Play action. Herbert, clean pocket, middle of the field, wide open. It's caught down to the 8-yard line. Touchdown there. Will Disley. Gain of 17. Herbert perfect on this drive thus far. And Will Disley, who last week had 4 catches for 80 yards and a touchdown. There's this game with 37 and 3.52. First single of the 8. Decided not to go to the Flyers game tonight and send me family my nice dinner. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, family time's always good. Family time's always good. First to goal at the 8-yard line. Hand off up the middle, down to the 4. Will Disley sneakily having a solid year? Yeah, no one's really talked about him as a pass catcher this year. But he's going to fish with about 800 yards in all likelihood. And I think it's because he only got 1 touchdown. He only has found the end zone once, and that was last week. We're going to Disneyland. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. I might steal that. I might steal that on the call. Eagles fan, I don't care who wins, but I need the Chargers even to shut down Derrick Henry. Yeah, for the MVP race. Oh, I get it. I get it. Which game do you want come on for the make the call? Your $5. Georgia Tech, Georgia, Nebraska, Iowa, or Utah against UCF. Which game do you want? I didn't see you put your game in. Second goal, McConkey in motion. The far side of the field. Look at McConkey's way. Now looking over the middle, and Herbert's going to take off and run. He's going to get by one defender, jukes his way into the end zone. It's an opening drive touchdown for the Chargers. Justin Herbert, his incredible season continues with an opening drive score. The Ravens defense has struggled as of late with their new DC, Zach Orr, and that is not the start Baltimore was looking for. A 9-play, 70-yard drive. The clock was running on every single play of that drive. No incomplete passes, no negative runs. They were ahead of schedule all but one play where they got no yards on a run. A great drive at Herbert. We know he's got legs and knows how to use them. Running in for his second touchdown this season. Combine the passing and rushing, he's got 15 touchdowns and just 1 interception. Extra point is good. 7-0 Chargers. A phenomenal start to this game at SoFi. Come on with the tour. T-Lo might go to Seattle, and I want to see Georgia lose. He's not getting traded. I don't know where you see that Trevor Lawrence is getting traded. I can assure you, he is not getting traded anywhere. There is no scenario where Trevor Lawrence gets traded. I can promise you. There is no scenario where the Jaguars will trade Trevor Lawrence in 25. There is no scenario. Yeah, Saquon be offensive player. He might be MVP at this point. Honestly, he might be MVP. Honestly, I have an Everest last week that was way better than I expected for the Chargers. I feel more happy to root for the Bolts tonight. You know, I've not been to SoFi for a Chargers game, but I have been for a Rams game. Next time the Jags play at SoFi, I might go. We'll see. Believe me, I will let you know if someone... The Right Way Network. I've never even heard of that before. I'm doing all right, CJ13. I've never even heard of the Right Way Network. You do realize that's a parody, like... This is The Onion, essentially. Nick Saban will return to college football as the next head coach of Michigan. Aaron Rodgers will never play again. Conor McGregor will retire from the UFC. Dabo Swinney will replace Kalen DeBoer as the Alabama head coach. Like, none of the, like... Aaron Rodgers will be released from the Jets and sign with the Dolphins. What? The Panthers will sign Daniel Jones. 2 hours later, the Raiders will sign Daniel Jones. Mike Trout will be traded to the Phillies. This is The Onion. You got bit by the onion. Like, when does Weekend Live come out? This week. This is the final day of Weekend Live, so hopefully Wednesday it comes out. Then the Giants will trade Daniel Jones to the Niners to replace Brock Purdy. What? This is all... Trevor Bauer will sign with the Reds. Like, this is clickbait. Nothing is real with it. It's The Onion. You got fooled by The Onion for sports. You can't say running back is MVP when most valuable position is QB. You can in some cases. I think Adrian Peterson in 2012 absolutely was most valuable. They don't make playoffs without him. All right, kickoff end zone touchback, first down to 30. Yeah, everyone knows the right way. It's credible. Believe me, I'll let you know. I'll be putting out a lot of videos if there's Trevor Lawrence trade rumors that are legit. I can promise you, I'll be fuming on stream. I'll be putting out a ton of videos. I can promise you, if Trevor is going to get traded, I'll let you know. If a NJ Carvin with a 281 dogs and jackets, easy enough. How's the voice? It's doing better. It's doing a lot better than it was. Still not 100%. I got a bit of a cold, but it's still doing that. Favorite Onion article? Favorite Onion article. Hand off to the side. Lamar Jackson keeps himself, gain a 5 on the play. Let's go. Welcome in. Favorite Onion article. Man, the Little League one was pretty. The T, the one with Little League where the T pitched a perfect game, that was great. The one where the T pitched the. Well, let me see if I can link it. That was phenomenal. Hang on. Second down, handoff goes to Derrick Henry. Down to the 41-yard line, gain of 6. Yes. Special Olympics T-Ball stand pitches perfect game. Oh, that is like one of my favorite Onion articles. 6 on the run. Derrick Henry last week had that big fumble. 65 yards and a touchdown. He's having a great season so far. It's a 2-horse race, it feels like, with him and Barkley for Offensive Player of the Year. And Henry leads the league with 13 rushing touchdowns. No longer leads in rushing yards after what Saquon Barkley did yesterday. I'm not bothering with it. Yeah, it's not happening. Lamar, play action, caught. High throw and grabbed by Aguilar at the 43-yard line. Nelson Aguilar, the former Eagle wideout, makes that grab, but there is a flag on the play, so this one won't be coming back. Personal foul. It's on the offense. So wipe out the game. Gonna get personal foul on I want to say that is a shot block on Patrick Ricard, the fullback. Am I going to see Fire Black Friday? Eberflus could. Eberflus could be. That one's a classic, obviously. Yeah, Ricard low block. Did he even touch him? Saying low block on Bud Dupree, but I gotta be honest, I didn't realize you could get called for that without touching the guy. Dupree did not get touched on or leg whip, but I didn't see him get touched. Either way, 1st and 25. They're going to run it with Henry. Henry trying to cut inside. He'll get down to the 28-yard line, gain a 3 on the play. Yeah, the Bears get drubbed. He could be gone. It's Khalil Mack, potential future Hall of Famer on the stop. Yeah, let's see this again. I guess they're saying that like his leg hit his groin. Like he extended the leg out after he fell down. It wasn't a lot. There wasn't a lot there. Not gonna lie, I don't think there was a lot there. That's a big play. I get up early for a doctor's appointment, only drive 45 minutes to a doctor's office, only find my appointment is for tomorrow. Yes, my confirmation text says 11:26. Oh, man. I've done that before. Not drive like that, but I've definitely thought, oh, it was a certain day. Just gonna dump it off to Andrews, his tight end. Not a whole lot there. Call it a gain of 3, 3rd and 19. Mack makes Hall of Fame before Tucker? Well, because Mack is probably going to last longer than Tucker. Or shorter than Tucker. Let me ask you a question. The Eagles were likely to win if Barkley gets hurt or Jalen gets hurt. Honestly, I don't know. Honestly, with the way Saquon's playing, I don't know. No, I don't think Tucker kicked himself out of the Hall of Fame. Because here's the thing with Tucker. He's 3rd and 20. Jackson. Dropping back, fires, sideline shot, and that is well out of bounds. Looking for Zay Flowers. One of the league leaders this year in receiving yards, but way out of bounds there. And the Ravens will have to punt this one away. Yeah, voice getting better. The thing with Tucker, he's got 5 first-team All-Pros at kicker. Right, he's got 5. No one else has more than 3. No one else has more than 3. He's got 5. So I don't think he kicked himself out. At all. 4th and 20. Punt them away. First clock stoppage of the day. And the punt will be out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Good punt there by Stout. 56-yard punt, no return. Yeah, but like even over kickers like Morton Anderson and Stenerud, He has more first-team All-Pros than any other kicker by a lot. By, like, a lot. Chargers right now playing good. Though we saw last week, first half they were great, second half not so much. Paying money for Daniel Jones and Matt Barkley was a good deal. For the Eagles it was, yeah. For the Eagles it was. Yeah, great punt there. How's it going, Bobby? Welcome in. Yeah, if Wilson wins a Super Bowl, he's in. If Wilson wins a Super Bowl with the Steelers as the starting quarterback, he's in. Because he would have 2 rings, and he has the accolades. Will Saquon be in the Hall of Fame? I don't know. Now, team-wise, it doesn't work like that in the NFL. It's not like baseball where you have to designate a team. I'm not sure. Saquon would need to put up this kind of production for another 3 more years. He needs to put up for another 3 more years. Right now, he does not have the accolades to make it in. He's going to make the Pro Bowl this year. That's only 3 for him. Not that Pro Bowl means a lot. Again, I say Fred Taylor should be in. He'll finish there with about 7,000 yards. Henry is Hall of Famer. Yeah, he's top 10 in every category. He's Hall of Fame. How's it going, so Zips? Welcome in. You know, Barkley needs another 3 more years. He gets to 10,000 yards, we can talk. If he gets to 10,000, we can start having the conversation with Barkley. But for now, no. Way too early. Derrick Henry, shoo-in. Derrick Henry is a shoo-in to make it. If Derrick Henry's not a Hall of Famer, no running back for the rest of the sport is ever going to get in again. Man's 8th all time in rushing touchdowns. Mike Evans, he should be in. I don't know how they're going to view him, but just super consistent. He'll finish his career with like 15,000 yards. He should be in. He's got 100 receiving touchdowns. Basically, he's 9th all time in that category. Basically, everyone with 100 is in. Literally, everyone with 100 is in besides Fitz, who's not eligible yet, and Gates, who will probably get in this year. Everyone with 100's in. And then he's at 12,083. He gets to 14,000. Everyone besides Reggie Wayne is in with that. So, yeah, no, he's not going to get first ballot. Receivers rarely get first ballot. But he'll be in. I know Salas for the post in 83. Wow, that's a long time. Yeah, he'll be like Torrey Hall. I could see that. Grew up watching Senator, who's at KC, was usually consistent on a team that was awful during the 70s. Yeah, Senator was great. I have his autographed helmet. His autographed helmet in the studio. Fitz is eligible in... That's a good question. '26. First down play action. Herbert stepping up, and he's going to get sacked on the play at the 7-yard line. Loss of 6. Matabike coming in to close it off. The initial sack there. Forced by Odafe. Loss of 6. 2nd and 16. 2nd and 13, I should say. Should have made the Hall of Fame, but didn't. I don't think Jimmy Smith ever has a chance of getting in. But Roger Craig, Ken Anderson, Billy Howden, Sterling Sharp. There's quite a few. James Harrison, High Morgan in this year? No. I don't think they do. I'm not sure they even make it to the final 15. Would Saquon be a Hall of Famer? Calls up so much of 1,000 yards a season? How many seasons are we talking? Screen pass, incomplete, first incomplete pass of the day. Looking for Dobbins. Brings up 3rd and 13. How many more seasons? 10 more seasons. Puts him 1,000 yards a season. He's got 16,000 yards. Obviously, he's in. Yeah, Craig and Seifert soon. Yeah, Craig, I think it's overdue. Minnesota could beat Alabama. I mean, with the way Alabama played the other day, maybe. But, well, I wouldn't bet on it. I'd take Alabama. Why is Russ not a Hall of Famer? Just never one of the best quarterbacks in football. Fell off hard. Favorite Cowboys player of all time? Jimmy Smith. I mean, technically speaking. Herbert. Sidearm shot in the middle of the field. It's caught by McConkey at the 25. When in trouble, just go to McConkey. That's his 2nd grab of the day. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. Next Steeler to be inducted. Ooh. Oh, Big Ben. Big Ben. He'll be first ballot. Big Ben's going to be first ballot. He'll be the next one. So I think Ravens are making the playoffs. I mean, that defense is not great. But then again, with that offense, I wouldn't bet against it just yet. But the door is open for Miami. It really is. Miami's only going to be 2 back Baltimore if they lose this game. Handoff here. It goes to Dobbins. Dobbins gets down to the 30-yard line before he's forced down by Chris Board. But flag on the play. Get the flag moves out. Yeah, time and Denver expose him. Flag on the play. It's holding. Back it up 10 yards. Now, if I had to pick a player that was just basically a cowboy, like, that's it. Like, I like Roger Staubach a lot. But just the crazy stories from Dwayne Thomas. I love Dwayne Thomas. Rest in peace to him. The stories from Dwayne Thomas, he has like a million different stories in a year. No, it was Alvin Garrett he called. It was Alvin Garrett. Yeah, LC Greenwood should be in the Hall of Fame. I agree with you on that. Tim Lincecum, Hall of Famer, not long enough of a peak. Checks it down to the 20, to the 25. Dobbins out of bounds to the 26-yard line. That's funny. I'm no on Lincecum, but I'm yes on Hernandez. I'm yes on King Felix, but I'm no on Lincecum. Yeah, you got Khan, took him 1 to the chin in Memphis this morning. Yeah. Hurley got called for a technical, which you can't call the guy F and R. You can't do... I mean, I get the refs to, like, want to let stuff... And the ref extension was great. It's like, look, I want to let stuff go. I don't want to call Texan overtime, but you do that. I mean, best player not to make the Hall of Fame, probably Jim Tyrer, but he'll never get in. Nor should he. Second 9, toss play here goes to Dobbins. Dobbins cuts the set to the 30, down to the 31. Brings up 3rd and 4. Who am I yes on for the Hall of Fame? On the ballot this year, I am yes on... Let's see. This year, in terms of the ballot. Yes on Felix. Yes on CC, Ichiro, Wagner. Those are the 4. Yes on those 4. Kicker has been first ballot? No. 3rd and 5. Herbert, scrambling, fires. It's caught. Incomplete, actually. No, it was in his hands and then dropped it. Hayden Hurst cannot make the grab. The former Raven tight end blown up by Nate Wiggins, the rookie corner out of Clemson, and the Chargers will have to punt. Had Van Fleet only get fined $50K for poking a ref in the head? I have no clue. I have no clue on that one. It was in his hands, and Wiggins just knocked that one out. But in terms of the NFL Hall of Fame, we'll obviously take the month after the draft, focus 1 week of content each division. That would be cool. Would be cool. Best player who only played 1 season, probably Chris Borland. I mean, Chris Borland probably the quintessential answer to that one. Chris Borland, great linebacker. Thought he was going to be the anchor of the Niners defense for a while. And then it was like, yeah, you know, football's bad for your brain. False start. Back it up 5 yards to the 26-yard line, so it'll make it a bit tougher on the punt. Wait, center was first ballot. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, center was first ballot. Anderson was not. It took a while for him to get in. Was there any other good answer for best player to play 1 season besides Chris Borland? UConn women's basketball was undefeated. I'm going to say fact on that one. I'm going to say fact. Referees making the Hall? Yeah, if they're contributors. They're not taking up a spot on, like, the actual ballot. I have no problem with refs making it in. Fair catch by Tylan Wallace at the 32-yard line. Had that huge touchdown against Cincinnati a few weeks ago on Thursday Night Football. Now, Peyton Hillis played for more than he played for way more than a season. He just had 1 good season. He played for way more than a season. He was in the league for 7 seasons. They don't play for 7 seasons. Edwards, no, he came back. Edwards played 2 seasons. Personal foul. This one's going to be on Wiggins, the man who made the pass breakup. So back at a 15. Edwards came back and played with Miami in 2001. So he played multiple seasons. So he doesn't count. No, Peyton Hillis, he played 7 seasons. He most definitely doesn't count. So I think we spotted the 20-yard line or thereabout. Are penalties more frequent on Monday Night Football? No, but there is a trend like we saw with the Jets-Bills game, how many flags there were. Minnesota, Colorado, take Colorado. Take Colorado. It's coincidence. Why is Warren in the Hall of Fame? His playoff record is atrocious. He has no signature games or plays. Because he was one of the best quarterbacks in football. You also remember with Warren Moon, the stats that he had Plus, he was also Offensive Player of the Year at one point, so he has the accolades. 9 Pro Bowls. You're getting it with 9 Pro Bowls. The stats he had, remember, add 7 years onto that because he was blackballed from the NFL for the color of his skin. Because there was the prevailing theory that if you were black, you weren't smart enough to play quarterback. So he didn't get drafted. He had to play like a decade in the CFL before the NFL people realized, oh, wait a sec. Maybe we were wrong about this guy. Especially after what Doug Williams did in Tampa. It was like, maybe we were wrong about this guy. So after he just torched him in the CFL, comes to the NFL and starts laying it up. So add that as well. Favorite NFL Hall of Famer to not get eligible first year, Tony Baselli. But then again, he's the only Jaguar in. So highest passer rating since week 8 among self-qualified passers. Since you're asking that question, I'm going to say Josh Allen. I think Josh Allen. No, I'm guessing Tua. I'm going to guess Tua. Alcorn or Grambling? Well, give me Grambling. What year was this with Warren Moon? Well, he got into the NFL in 84. I think it was 78 he was going to get drafted. Yeah, 78. He was not drafted. Because of racism. Are the Harbaugh's Hall of Fame? Well, Jim has coached way too little in the NFL. He's nowhere close just now. John Harbaugh's borderline. John Harbaugh's borderline. Like, just for some perspective. Warren Moon did not get drafted that year. Warren Moon did not get drafted. Keith Myers, a quarterback at Utah State that threw 5 touchdowns in his final season, got drafted. Warren Moon, despite everything he did in college, did not get drafted. Should McCarthy gone for 2 after the onside kick return touchdown? No. I have no problem not going for 2 there. First down, the 16. Handoff goes to Derrick Henry up the middle. He had 65 yards last week, and he's going to get a gain of 5. Last drive, the Ravens were forced to punt. Got 1 first down, but that was it. Brought down at the 21-yard line. 2nd 5. Florida's best recruiting class in years of spring. I'm going to say fact. I think right now, after seeing what Lagway's done, you want to play for Lagway, you want to play for a good team? Yeah. I think so. You're good, Robert. You're good. You know, that's why I always say, like, there's only 2 quarterbacks in the NFL. And that's an out-route high throw, incomplete. Incomplete, looking for Zay Flowers. Because that is a ring-tied position, or a Super Bowl-tied position. There's only 2 quarterbacks in the NFL that have never made the Super Bowl that are in the Hall of Fame, in the Super Bowl era. And Stan Fouts and Warren Moon. And I always say, if you've never made it, can I put you in that tier? That's why I'm anti-Rivers on the Hall of Fame. How's it going? How's it going, Justin? Welcome in. Just got through 6 work days of a day off tomorrow. Glad to be on tonight. All good, man. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate it. Enjoy that time off. College Hall of Fame? Oh, he'll get into the College Hall of Fame. He'll absolutely get into the College Hall of Fame. For the work he did at Stanford and Michigan, yeah, he's getting into the College Hall of Fame. 3rd and 5. Jackson. Deep shot. Tangled up. No flag on the play. I think that was going to be uncatchable either way. It's a quick 3-and-out. Lamar been very inaccurate tonight, looking for Deontay Johnson, who they got from the Panthers mid-season. It has not really worked out. They didn't give up a lot to get him, but just 1 catch for 6 yards for Deontay Johnson. Trying to get him involved in the offense. It just has not worked out, or he's still on the coverage. Yeah, Brandon Graham injury, especially because this final season, he was playing lights out too. I not get the notification on Soto, but honestly wouldn't shock me if the Dodgers did something like that. Make me hate him even more. Fielded at the 17, no fair catch on play. Gonna juke 2 guys out to the 25-yard line. Darius Stevens to the 30. To the 35, spin move, trying to pull a Turpin. We'll get down to the 36. We'll call it a gain of 19 on the return. Down to the 36, so Charter Star near midfield. When we get back with about 2 minutes to go, were there other black QBs in the NFL before Moon? So yes and no. Marlon Briscoe was. And then he got traded. And they were like, yeah, you're not smart enough to be a QB. We're making you a wide receiver. But he threw 14 touchdowns with Denver. His first season with the Broncos, he threw 14 touchdowns. He had a positive touchdown reception ratio. Who's one of the better quarterbacks in football? Then he gets traded to Buffalo, and they're like, yeah, no, you're not smart enough to play QB. You're a wide receiver. Joe Gilliam was, I think it was the first one in the NFL, because Briscoe was AFL. He was the first one in the NFL, but he kind of flamed out. You know, he was. The Super Bowl season, he was. Yeah, Shaq Harris, he was the Jaguars GM later on. Gonna see this. Hang on. There we go. Have I heard disagree with the call on the Jags team, even when it would have hurt the Jags if the call was right? Yeah. Yeah. Just a few weeks ago, Jaguars-Eagles. I had no clue what down by contact is anymore. When Barkley fumbled, I'm like, okay, well, I think he's down. But apparently not. Let me see. What's the game of the year so far? Either the Falcons-Bucks game or Ravens-Bengals. One of those two. You are serious, got traded by the Panthers, didn't make an impact on their new team in the past game. Yep, Robbie Chosen, Deontay Johnson. Yeah, Joe died a while ago. Third down and completion should be beyond the Chargers. I don't think it was catchable. It wasn't catchable. Lamar overthrew it by like 15 yards. Yeah, Joe Ferguson was awesome. He was pretty solid. He was pretty solid. Fox told Utah and UCF to be way better this year. Both are 5-7. Yeah, let's get decide bowl eligibility at least. Is that next week, the Simpsons game? No, 2 weeks. Dolphins have a losing record. Bills are potentially top 3. I mean, to be fair, they have a losing record because Tua has not played. Since Tua's played, they have not had a losing record. They're above 500 with Tua. First down handoff goes to the side. It goes to Darius Davis. He'll be out of bounds at the 38-yard line. Bengals are one of the best bad teams you'll see. They're fun to watch. They're fun to watch. No, first they played like 17 years. Because they played with the Lions after that for a bit. Oh, yeah, 4-7, yeah. So they're not going bowling. They're not going bowling. Cowboys Commanders episode of the week? I would say yes. I would say yes. Fact or fiction, MLB agrees to a franchise tag? No. Fiction on that. Thoughts on the Chiefs playing the worst teams in the league close? I mean, they're going to get some help back. There are guys that are hurt that are going to come back, so. Look, are they pretty when they win games? No, but good teams find a way to win. The Chiefs are finding ways to win. 2nd 7, handoff up the middle. It goes to J.K. Dobbins down to the 43-yard line with about a minute to go in the first quarter. Chargers got open drive touchdown. Since the game has slowed down a little bit. The first one asks, are we going to Heidi this game? We don't hide. NFL never gets cited. NFL never gets cited. Best team the Dolphins beat us the Rams. Now, the Jaguars are a good team. No. Yeah, this Packers game is a big test for them. This Packer game is going to be a huge test for them. 3rd and 2, handoff. First down, Dobbins with a huge hole to the 45, to the 40, down to the 39-yard line. J.K. Dobbins. Gain of about 19 yards into plus territory. Ravens last week against the Steelers allowed 122 rushing yards. Didn't allow any explosive runs, but they've allowed quite a few already today. Should Washington win for 2 after the McLaurin touchdown? No, I have no problem not going for 2. Because I trust my defense to stop Cooper Rush more than the Cowboys trust their defense to stop Jalen Daniels. Since you have the several joints cracked, I've been there before. Who's more injury prone, Trout or Embiid? I would say Embiid. All right, we go to the second quarter. 7-0 the score. Yeah, if you like what we see Lane Travis, John Tony, make sure you get your question right away. Others are just going there where they see him. Vote in that poll. Who wins? You mind Plunkett. And since then, it's been the reverse with Stanford guys. The Stanford Heisman's to come in second. Will Simpsons Fun Day Football be a good broadcast? I don't think the technology is going to work. It's 3D. It's going to be the same model they used for Toy Story. It's not going to work. I'm just concerned that you're not going to be able to watch the game. Yeah, if you like what you see, like and subscribe. Helps out a donation. Get your question right away. I was under school when I see him. Also counts toward you make the call. How many decide which game we're calling? Georgia Tech, Georgia, Nebraska, Iowa, or UCF, Utah. Which game are we going to call on? Which game we're going to call on Friday night? Now, Mahomes has been better the last month. Okay, to be fair, Mahomes has been better the last month. Mahomes has been better the last month. Ever seen so hard that I felt my body went factory reset? Yes. Baltimore Crow Ravens, yeah. That was a weird commercial for the Kraken. Hope Notre Dame is in. They're going to be in. As long as they don't lose this week, they're in. One loss Notre Dame is in, especially with all the chaos and all the chaos that took place in the SEC. Stupidest penalty in football? I would say 15-yard penalty for doing this on a first down. That's a penalty in the NFL now. Just stuck around the Hall of Fame just for that commercial. If you want the Raiders on Black Eye Friday, I don't know about blowout, but it's going to be ugly. It's going to be like 23-10 or something like that. And it's called a night early tonight. I'm fine. Or unless, you're talking summer. Unless we're talking about summer. No, I'm good. I'm good. Voice is fine. Voice is fine. No, normally it's going to be this 5 seed. No, speaking of the Broncos, we have Browns-Broncos next Monday night. Be here for that one. We'll be live streaming that game. Well, the 39-yard line. And service for yesterday? Yes, Sirianni, and we're going to do D'Amico Ryans. 1st and 10. I think they lose to the Broncos next time. Swing pass caught. Gain of 5 at the 34-yard line. Dobbins talking with Humphrey after the play. Teammates getting into each other's faces. You don't know what's good to the NFL? No, he's a fine backup. I think at this point, Daniel Jones is underrated. At this point, he's gotten to the point where he's underrated. Where's the most miserable fan base? No hope. Jets and Giants say hi on that one. Will KC lose 8 more regular season games? I think they'll lose to Denver. The final week of the season. Yeah, Tariq called with a left Achilles tendon rupturing. Impressive stuff. And he didn't miss a beat. That's got to hurt like crazy. So the other thing with announcing is that like a lot of it, like you want to stand up. You want to call the game standing up. It's a lot harder to call it while you're sitting down. When you're in the arena. 3rd and 1 after the handoff, gets 3 yards, goes to Gus Edwards. Chargers doing a very good job going on long sustained drives, killing the clock. Do you know hosts of Brown should have crab lips available? They should. Will Buffalo lose again? What's their schedule look like? They play the Lions, yeah. They play the Lions on the road. I can see that being a loss. 3rd and 1. Another handoff. 3 straight runs to start off the quarter. And I think Edwards is shy by about half a yard. You figure they're going to go for it here. So say wake up Monday and coach isn't fired. Yeah. College football and FX return under ESPN. Why or why not? I just don't think there's a point to putting it behind cable networks that a lot of people don't have anymore. Like basic cable is one thing, but I think nowadays I think streaming is a new frontier. 4th and 1, going to go for it. Herbert under center. Fullback in motion. They're going to give it up the middle, and it's going to be a first down for Gus Edwards. So 4 straight runs to start this quarter off. And on 4th down, Gus Edwards piling ahead for a gain of 3. Yeah, Commanders are collapsing at this point. We're seeing the Cliff Kingsbury special. It's the Cliff Kingsbury special. It's a team that Kingsbury always, the second half of the season, his teams always fall apart. There's a reason for that. Daniel Jones, I think the Lions. I think it goes to the Lions. Hooker can't be your backup. Hooker's not that good. First down the 27-yard line. 2 to the bottom, 1 at the top. Herbert going to throw for the first time this quarter. Looking. Shovel pass. Caught by his running back down to the 24-yard line. It's Dobbins. Just a 2-handed shovel pass. That's the pocket was collapsing. Which fan base is eligible for senior citizen discounts for remembering the last time their teams were great? Probably Browns. Cardinals and USC fans try to warn you Commanders. Yeah, everyone was saying, like, Cliff Kingsbury should be a head coach. Get a second chance. I'm like, have you wait for the second half of the season? Does Dallas finally win at home Thursday? Yes. The Giants are hopeless. Tommy DeVito cannot throw the ball. If he throws for 100 yards, I'll be shocked. Like, without garbage time. Greatest one-year dynasty, Seattle Eagles. I don't know if they're a one-year dynasty, but it's Legion of Boom. 2nd and 7. Herbert. Deep shot. He's got a step on him. Back shoulder. Incomplete. looking for Quentin Johnson. Nate Wiggins on the coverage. Quentin Johnson last week, 2 catches, 28 yards and a touchdown. He's playing a lot better this season after a rough rookie season, the former first-round pick from TCU. 6 touchdowns so far this season. Leader on the team in that category. Had Palmer on the drag route open. Should the Jets cut Devontae Adams? No. No, I don't think they cut him. Yeah, and Texas Tech, too. Once Pac-12 gets to numbers, what do you think they do as far as the TV deal? CW. I think CW. Eagles are bringing Sirianni. Yeah, in terms of in-game management, they are, yeah. 3rd and 7. Herbert. Looking in the flat. It's going to be incomplete. I don't think Dobbins was ready for the ball. I don't think Dobbins was even looking. Chris Board on the hit. Would have been shy of the sticks either way, but instead of being in a possible go-for-it situation, got the self with the field goal with Cameron Dicker. He was not looking for the ball. Dobbins was not looking. Came there a bit too early. Just shielded himself. Almost made the grab, but it would not have been anywhere close to the sticks. Dicker going to try a kick from 42 yards out. He's 24 for 23 this season. He's been one of the few consistent kickers in football this season. Dicker is making a 2-score game. Snap good. Kick is up. It is perfect. Chargers go up by 2 scores. They've scored on 2 of their first 3 drives. They lead it 10-0. Forward so far. A sophomore jump. Jerry Jones is thinking about possibly trading Michael Parsons. Is that true? I would be shocked. I'd be surprised if that was the case. Dicker now 22 for 24. One of the few kickers you can trust nowadays in football. There were a lot of guys you could trust for this season, including the guy on the other sideline, Justin Tucker. Now, not so much. Well, it's early, Cujo. It's early. Remember, Ravens-Bengals was kind of boring, then the second half kind of took off. Chargers-Bengals was boring, then the second half took off. We've seen these teams before do some things. Gotta do that things. All good, Andrew Carfano. All good. All right. Yeah, if you like what you see, like and subscribe to Channel 10. Jake Bates still perfect. He is still perfect. I love it. I told you it was going to be special. Told you it was going to be special. Seattle should have won back-to-back, but Carroll tried to be a genius. I mean, I wasn't crazy about the call. Worst year of special teams all time? No. Some years in the 70s were bad. There were years where, like, if you hit 50% of your kicks, you were one of the best kickers in football. If you hit 50%, you were one of the best. They still play the Solid Charter games? No, they do not. Thoughts on ESPN sublicensing Big 12 football and basketball at TNT? I mean, they get some money in return. I get it. TNT needs sports. ESPN has so much programming as it is. You get better games as a result, too. You get better games and get more money as a result. What game on the stream for against tomorrow night? The winless game. Kent State against Buffalo. We're going to see Kent State try and go 0-12. We're going to see a potential 0-12 team. Which is going to be insane. I just like the NBA commercials in general. USC is a better athletic department total than UCLA? Fact. Fact on that one. Alright, if you like what you see, like and subscribe. If you're a member, you can do this. More in chat. One video for Thanksgiving dinner. Probably just going to heat up some chicken nuggets. Not doing anything crazy. Not doing anything crazy for Thanksgiving. You know, voting on it yesterday, because we have a lot of make the calls for today, for the Friday game and the Saturday game. Because we're doing you make the call at 3:30. So 12 o'clock we're doing Kansas Baylor. 3:30 we are doing you make the call after this one's done, which will be halftime of the, I think it'll be after the Bears-Lions game. We'll do you make the call. We'll have 3 options. We'll eliminate one of them on Thursday, and we'll eliminate the other one on Friday. And then 7:30 is going to be Texas against Texas A&M. If you like what you see, like and subscribe. Helps set a ton. We hit that goal. I'll stream the Maui Invitational all night. We'll call Derek Carr an okay quarterback who's never had a good roster. He's had some solid rosters. He's had some solid receiving units at times. First down, the 30-yard line. Lamar under center in the I formation. One at the top, one at the bottom. Got in the box. They're going to run into a stack box, and that's why Derrick Henry's so good. He can make it happen even in a stack box. It doesn't matter. Henry down to the 47. Gain of 17 yards. Brought down by Eloy Gilman. Stack box, no problem. 17. Apple questionable to return. I think the Apple's round to the core. I like it. Like Devil Eggs? Not really. Derek Carr is fool's gold. Yeah, I think you think he's going to make the jump, and he never does. But gain of 18 on the play. First down for Lamar under center. Ricard in motion. Give to Henry. Again, he's got a nice gain to the 45. Bowls his way out to the 40 and down to the 37-yard line. So 2 runs by Henry on this drive. Pick up 33 yards. And after just 2 plays, they're in plus territory for the first time today in field goal range. Derrick Henry going to take a bit of a breather. Again, Henry over 1,200 yards this season. V-Dub with a 5er. We donate for the Maui game more. JJ and I also choose the ironically named old-fashioned clean hate game. Love it, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, if we hit that stretch goal, I'll do Maui tonight. They give Justice Hill for the first time today. He sidesteps his way to the 32. 2nd and 5. Yeah, if we hit that goal, I'm going to do it. Again, $100. By any single person, I'll do it. We hit the stretch goal or we hit 250 total on stream. We'll hit you on Georgia. Georgia right now is taking the lead and you make the call. 2,000 Ravens, 06 Chargers. I'd probably take the Ravens just because that defense was so good. You know, 9, 8, 10, 7, I can absolutely say with the Dolphins. I think there is a chance they can only lose one more game the rest of the season. They really can. That schedule's not too bad. And they're playing much better. 2nd and 5 might be too little too late to make the playoffs, but Lamar, deep shot, one-on-one coverage! And what a breakup there by Eloy Gilman. Clean coverage all the way, looking for Rashad Bateman in the end zone. Played that perfectly, turned his head around just the right time, stuck his arm in there, but not too early. Gilman on the stop, 3rd and 5. Gardner Minshew is the guy where you don't think he's all that good, but then tortures you like no tomorrow, but when you actually expect him to be good, he stinks it up. What do you even call that? It's called it's called the gambler's fallacy. That's what he's called. John Elway, Bo Jackson, Eli Manning, all of them in common. What is it? Number 1 pick that did not play for the team that drafted him. Third and 5. Lamar. Pump fake. Escapes the pocket. You look to throw on the run. Going to just check it off to his tight end Andrews out of bounds at the 17-yard line. Gain of 15 yards. Floats it over the head. And Mark Andrews, his first grab of the day. Last week in that loss to the Steelers, Andrews 2 catches, 22 yards. A bit of an up and down season for Andrews. Much better now than he was the first month or so. Still not where he was, but 15 yards on that one. Though he was bobbling that one a little bit. Hang on a second. He was bobbling that a little bit. No challenge flag. Minshew Fitzpatrick. Yeah, that's good. That's a good comparison. 1st and 10. Henry. 33 yards on this drive. He's going to get a lot more here down to the 5-yard line. 3 runs for Henry on the drive, 3 first downs, and they got first and goal at the 5. 45 yards rushing for Henry on this drive alone. Had 65 yards last week. 86 Chargers, 96 Ravens. Chargers. If I remember, Henry was on the team. He didn't get a lot of touches last week in the 4th quarter. Got a lot of scrutiny for that. First down at the 5. They give Henry flag on the play. As it stands, he's in for a touchdown. We'll see what the flag is. It came right on the snap. 24 Giants. It came right on the snap. It's on the offense. It's coming back. Illegal formation. We saw them get dinged for that a lot this season, especially that week 1 game against the Chiefs. One of the most penalized teams in football. Take the touchdown off the board. Henry denied what would have been his league-leading 14th of the season. You know, Bo Jackson played pro baseball, yeah, with the Royals. First Raiders game on Friday. I'm guessing all one will be the touchdown song. Will be something Vegas related. Haven't decided yet. Probably ought to win, but haven't decided yet. Have not decided yet. First and goal at the 10. Wipe a touchdown off the board. Henry's still in the game, though. Lamar going to give it to Henry. Going to keep it himself. And Lamar is going to take it to the 7, to the 5. He is juking his way in for the touchdown. No flags on the field. That is clean. Juking Dalen Henley out of his shoes. So Henry doesn't get his touchdown, but Lamar gets his. And the Ravens cut it to a 1-score game. And voice is not 100%, so I wish I had more enthusiasm for that. Guys, something he's part of the program. Congratulations, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. I was making money on YouTube. That is awesome. It's a long grind together. Once you're there, enjoy it. Henley missed the play. Great block there by Likely. Letting go at the right time, so it's not going to get called for holding. Working on Elijah Bolden. Likely's block set that up. Lamar Jackson, his 3rd rushing touchdown this season. Extra point here by Tucker. It's had a rough season, but that one's good. 10-7 your score. Yeah, that's a fight song, baby. That's a fight song. Lamar, just stop and go. Working on Dalen Henley, and that's the matchup he's always going to win. 10-7. We're going to touch on music I create myself. I create all the music myself. I create all the music in my garage band myself. So, and you'll see the process in the Week in the Life, because I do make the Browns theme in Week in the Life. I'll show you how that goes. You know, I was salty on the Ravens got Henry. He's not our problem anymore, though. He's not in Tennessee. That's all I care about. How's everyone with the team that we watched more than any other team? That would be 6 for Georgia, so half their games. And we're doing the SC Championship and the playoff games. And that's because Nebraska, Iowa doesn't mean a whole lot in terms of the biggest rivalry is Georgia Tech, Georgia. Georgia, with a win, basically assured a playoff spot. Georgia Tech's pulled up some upsets this season. Utah, UCF, the game, should be good, but now their teams can go bowling. Nebraska, Iowa, they both have their spots clinched at this point. 89 Steelers, 90 Saints, 89 Steelers. Was Belichick guilty of not using timeouts, dumb decisions? Super Bowl 49 was bailed out? Yes, 100%. Finite end to the drive. Absolutely. That is a quintessential, you got bailed out on the play. And I cannot believe you got bailed out. You like what Ceiling subscribe helps set a ton on the channel. And if we hit 250 on stream, or we hit that stretch goal, or someone donates 100 by themselves, I will stream the Dayton UNC game tonight in the Maui Invitational. Because that will start right as this game is done. Well, we have the Commanders fight song when the Commanders play. The name for the Georgia Rev is Clean Old Fashioned Hate. That's the name. Yeah, I think UCF, I think Gus is gone. Can you believe that Milroe was playing his running threat position? Yeah, he was starting to get it going, and now it's like he couldn't throw down the field last week. I mean, 3 points against an Oklahoma defense that's been atrocious this year. Like, that's Oklahoma defense is atrocious. I mean, that's crazy. Best sports symbol commercials. The best one. I mean, I like the State Farm, like a good neighbor commercial. Obviously, Apple's 1984, Mean Joe Green Coke, even though it didn't premiere at the Super Bowl. The M&M Sex That I Know It ad, Pets.com. There's some really good ones. The Coke ad, the Coke Pepsi ad with the security footage. The worst one probably Just for Feet. You're thinking Auto by Tel, Nationwide where the kid dies. There are some bad ones. Yeah, Nationwide kids dying commercials is up there with one of the worst. How crazy are college football turnarounds? They going from 0-4 to 8-5? Incredible. It's insane to go from 0-4 to 8-5. It's not like you can improve the roster. Like, you're stuck with what you got. It's not like you can make trades or acquisitions. Thanksgiving streaming all the games. All Thursday Thanksgiving games. So we're doing the Lions Bears, we're doing Cowboys Giants, and we're doing Dolphins Packers. For Reds to get annihilated by Georgia. I mean, Texas might not get annihilated by Georgia. Texas might not get annihilated. I know they played earlier. But that was also Quinn was just coming back at that point. Oh, my clock has been running the whole time. Holy cow. Hang on. My bad. First down pass behind the line. It's go by Darius Davis. And Davis will dance around getting a gain of 1 Matabike on the stop. Type him Super Bowl 43 ad, yeah. Budweiser Frogs, yeah, that was Super Bowl commercial first. Yes, that's another great one. That's a great campaign. It's funny because I didn't like the Frogs until they had the Gecko. Once they had the Gecko, it was incredible. Yellow Jackets going to win, I guarantee it. That is a bold prediction. Second and 9. Ball to 31. Play action. Herbert, pressure. Looking, fires to the sideline, caught the 41-yard line. It is Josh Palmer, his first grab of the day, gain of 10 and a first down. Josh Palmer last week, 2 catches, 23 yards. He has 365 receiving yards this season, got the knee down, 1 equals 2 feet. Yeah, me, Joe Green said it's test time. Oh, absolutely. It's a classic. Josh Palmer, second receiver on the team in terms of yardage. 6:45 to go. Handoff up the middle goes to Edwards, and he'll get nothing on the play. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame safety, on the stop. Come on, just heck up St. Georgia. I mean, Beck doesn't play well. Second down to 41. Herbert. Pressured. Looking to throw in the pockets. Fired. Caught by the tight end down to the 49. It's Will Disley for the second time today. 3rd and 2. Who went from 8-3 to 9-8? You already know the answer to that one. No, then Titans and Broncos did things that seems the opposite of each other. You know what it is? Titans started 0-6. Broncos were 6-0. Yeah, Apple 1984 was phenomenal. Lemmings was not that good. 3rd and 1. Gonna give it to Dobbins, who gets back to the line, but that is it. Brought down the play by Malik Harrison. Flag on the play, though. No, Broncos started 6-0. The Titans started 0-6. We'll see. It's on the offense. And they're gonna make him redo the down, holding on Tucker Fisk. So 4th and 1 versus 3rd and 11. They're going to make sure that they have to punt if they don't get this. Every time they make a drill great, I think of Crusty throwing Bar the towel for him to wash it. Yes. Oh, that was great. Third and 11. Len McConkey motioning over to the top of the screen. Got 3 wide at the top, 1 at the bottom. Herbert, slam pass, caught. Down to the 47. McConkey is 3rd grab of the day, but it should set out a punting situation. 4th and 3. And we'll send J.K. Scott out to punt for the 2nd time today. Hey, Kid Burp, yeah. The Carlos went from 7-0 getting embarrassed in the walk-around. That is, yeah. Every team's had at least one collapse like that. The Jaguars have had quite a few, unfortunately for them. Jaguars had quite a few where it's like, oh, this could be the year. And then, nope. They're not 4th and 3. Scott, punting it. This one will bounce to the 5. It's a great punt. It's going to land at the 7-yard line. You know, it should be 4th and 2. It should be 4th and 2. But, called a 46-yard punt. No return on the play. Ravens start into their own 10-yard line. Got a touchdown last drive. I got to go the length of the field to get something here with 3:54 left in the first half. Ravens get the ball to start, so a chance to double up potentially. I know, that did not look like 4th and 3. That looked like 4th and 2. Yeah, Mets also many times, so yeah. Yeah, Kingsbury is definitely known for collapsing. If you like what we see, like subscribing. If we get that stretch goal, I will do Maui tonight. And if you are a member, you can show us for other ones. Seems you through the emojis. Remember that, what was I going to say? Wednesday. Members only Q&A stream. Not Tuesday. We're doing it Wednesday. Tuesday night, we got Kent State Buffalo. No flex zone alert. They know better. They know better, baby. They know. Everyone on the East Coast will be unable to watch Maui. You could stay up. You could always stay up for it. Plus, there are a lot of people that have off this week. People have off this week. When Mets win the LDS, did they get revenge on the Phillies for 07? I think they did. But 2020 Steelers' worst collapse? No, not even close. Not even close to the worst collapse. Vikings 03, Broncos in 08. Steelers made the playoffs. You can't be the worst collapse if you make the playoffs. Dolphins went from 9-2, 93 to missing. Kent State couldn't beat anyone right now. They could not be Mississippi State. No. No chance. No chance. I'm going to get the idea with the Ravens starting the half. You got stuffed on your last run. The Ravens starting with the half. I would not go for it in that spot. And Christmas Eve streams? There are no games on Christmas Eve. So, I don't think so. Let me check. There's no NFL games. I know that. I might just take Christmas Eve off. There is the Hawaii Bowl. We might do that, but I might just take it off. I don't know. Wait, what Generalville during the pre-show? I didn't see the pre-show. Handoff up the middle. Henry down to the 11-yard line. Gain of 4 on the play. Henry had 45 rushing yards on the last drive. Against a very good Chargers defense. Jesse Minter, the DC. Going to get a lot. He might not be back next year because he's going to get a lot of offers. Yeah, 95 errors, a very good collapse. Active e-trons do I have? Just the 2. JG8, JG9, JG7, JG9 News. This is obviously active. GG8, GG9 News. Gonna get back to that. J7 copyright's kind of a nightmare right now. We're not gonna track stand alive. I mean, we could. It's the same clips they've used for a while. NORAD's not the same that it was. NORAD's not the same that it was. It's the same CGI Google Earth things that's been for a bit. 3rd and 2. Handoff gets 4 yards. A couple of Scuff and Pelt in the crew of the gender of the baby. It's a boy. Oh, that's awesome. I think that's cute. Gender reveals I'm fine with as long as they're not, like, hurting anyone. Like, if you're gonna, like, start a wildfire to do that, that's one thing. But, like, a gender reveal like that, I think that's cute. Gonna hand off to Henry for the 3rd straight time to drive. He's not gonna get it. Henry is denied. Brought down on the play by Henley, who redeems himself a bit after getting juked out of his shoes by Lamar on that touchdown the last drive. 4th and 1. They're going to line up to go. We'll see if they're just trying to get with a hard count. They're just trying to get with a hard count. They don't have to call a play. They do not have to call a play. So just get in with the hard count. They do not have to call a play. Now, the Chargers going to get back with all their timeouts. Again, they're not calling a play. They don't have to. They let it run down to the 2-minute warning. And Lamar going to walk off. We'll see if Henry tries to get him in a wildcat format. Nope. Chargers defense holds. They force the 3 and out. You know, the airplane one, that was insane. The one that started like a California wildfire, that was nuts. Who got Stokes going to be a problem with Porzingis? We knew that already. I mean, we knew there were going to be a problem going into the season. When Porzingis comes back, I mean, holy cow. So Chargers defense gets the stop they needed. 3 straight runs by Henry. Not enough to get 10 yards. You know, Walkoff's been really good. Walkoff's been really good. He's always been good, but he's been really good. Yeah, he does some great stuff. He does some great stuff. We need more channels like that. They're like history related. It can't just be me. Even the lady who, like, who invented the gender reveal has dissociated herself from the craze. Oh yeah, no, she didn't think it was gonna be go into this insanity where people are killing themselves to reveal genders. It's insane. Oh man, they blew a 3-0 lead. Jeez. Magic have won again. Oh man. Today, once Paolo's healthy, watch out. That could be a top 4 team in the East. Obviously, we know the top 2 are going to be the Cavs and the Celtics, but that could be a top 4 team. It really could be. The ultrasound that was perfectly adequate. Yeah. I mean, I do, if I ever, I'm not having kids, but if I ever did, I would want a gender reveal, but not anything crazy. Like, just have people over and cut into a cake or something. Or, like, pop a balloon. Like, something harmless. Not anything absurd. My manager got upset with a coworker for flying to San Diego to see her brother graduate Marine boot camp. That's insane. To get upset about that, I mean, that's a family moment. That's a huge moment. Yeah, no, work is not as important as that. Yeah, that's the other thing, too, with the reveals. That's the other thing, too. All right. Ravens are going to punt this one away. I think you can name a better team in the East other than the 2 you name. Maybe the Knicks. Well, the Knicks gel. The Knicks gel. They could. I mean, the Bucks potentially, if they get it together, the Bucks could go on a run. The Bucks have the talent to go on a run. Don't count on kids. I didn't want kids. Now I regret only having one. I've been pretty set for a while, though. I've been pretty set for a while in that. They are going to line to go for it. They're going for it, and they sneak ahead with the tight ends. A first down, Mark Andrews. He got it. So they go for it inside their own 20. And that will be enough for a first down. So they have Mark Andrews at tight end, line up under center, have him sneak it up the middle. Mark Andrews has his first rushing attempt of the season. 1st and 10. Lamar going to keep himself. And that one going nowhere. Loss at 2 on the play. Brought down by Tui to below 2. 2nd and 12. Meanwhile, Dobbins going into the locker room early. Well, the Chargers leave San Diego Stadium and Spanos. Lamar takes a step. They send for Lamar. Looking, dumps it off in the drag route. It's caught by his running back Hill. Down to the 26. Brings up 3rd and 2. Wait, Extreme Makeover was a thing on HGTV? I did not realize that. I have an Extreme Makeover video. I actually have an NFL video about Extreme Home Makeover. 3rd and 2. Lamar looking. Caught by Flowers. His first grab of the day. Breaks a tackle. Flowers to the 35 to the 40. To the 45 and out of bounds at the 48-yard line. Stops the clock with 37 seconds. Gain of 21. The Ravens went for on 4th down. The decision has paid off. As now they have all their timeouts in about 30 seconds to get the field goal range and a chance to double dip. I mean, if you're going to go for on 4th down inside your own 20, you call a sneak, I'm not going to hate on it. I'm never going to hate going for it on a sneak play. Yeah, that is one of the gold teams that never make the Super Bowl. Maybe the best teams that never make the Super Bowl. First down the 48-yard line. Plenty of time left to get into field goal range. So Isaiah Flowers is so good. When he's in open space, watch out. Lamar, clean pocket, sideline shot, overthrown again. His accuracy has been off today. Bateman, the intended target. There's a flag on the play, though. Christian Fullen on the coverage. See what the call is here. Pass interference on the defense. I think we're going to get Fullen. And they will. Let's see. Yeah, he was wrapped around. He was wrapped around. That's part of the reason why someone would make the grab. Yeah, if you're within 45, you can make it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Want to get within 50, at the very least. You know, I did a video about Extreme Makeover. Lamar, plenty of time. Deep shot. End zone. One-on-one. And Bateman comes down with the PI on the play. It's going to be on the defense. What a throw. What a grab. Rashad Bateman, his 5th of the season. And the Ravens down 10-0 at one point. Should be going into the half with a halftime lead and a chance to double dip. What a throw. Huge PI. Not going to matter. Rashad Bateman while falling down. Folding again. You got to turn around. He doesn't, but it doesn't matter because Bateman comes down with it. So the gamble to go for it pays off. 7-on-7 yet again. Bateman wins that battle with a 40-yard touchdown. 93-yard drive. Back-to-back touchdown drives. And the extra point is good by Tucker. 24 seconds. Again, I would be showing more emotion. Just my voice is not 100%, but do not mistake that for anything else. There's a heck of a throw by Lamar. Heck of a throw. Lamar did the best safe passing last week. 1 touchdown, 1 pick, 6.1 passer rating, under 50% completion. But he gets his 26th touchdown this season on just 3 interceptions. Add the rushing touchdown too. He's got 29 touchdowns this year, 3 interceptions. And what can you say about this guy that has not been said already? 2-time MVP, potential for a third. It'll be him, Barkley, and Henry in the running. The throw was Chef's kiss. It was. Yeah, full and sell in this game. Yeah, that was not good. That was not good. 19 straight games with a touchdown. Did they fire the coach? I don't remember if they did that or not. Brandon Spikes wasn't fired, but he was suspended for showing up late to practice because of a snowstorm. Well, I get it. You know it's going to snow. You're in New England. You know it's going to snow. There's a hotel right next to the facility. No, I no problem with that. It wasn't a freak snowstorm. I get it. It wasn't a freak snowstorm. It's not like it came out of nowhere. There was the idea that, look, you know snow is coming. You live in Boston. You're a professional. You got money. There's literally a hotel next to the practice facility. You can stay a night there. I had no problem with Belichick did. That I had no problem with. See if the Chargers try anything here. They have 3 timeouts, 24 seconds left. I'm going to turn off subs only mode. Hang on a second. So if a timeout by the Ravens, they want to make sure their defense is set. They'll have 2 left. Touchdowns Herbert have? Herbert's got 14 now this season. Herbert's got 14. Yeah, Celtics up for 32 with 5 minutes left. Yeah, they're fine. They ain't choking it. I come from the future. I come from the future. They are not choking this one away. All right. Yeah, if you like what you see, like and subscribe. We have about 6 people in the chat right now, which is incredible, guys. Thank you so much for love and support. If we get that stretch goal, I'll do Maui tonight. Only 1 pick. Yeah, only 1 pick. Play action. Herbert stepping up. He's going to look to take off and run to the 35, out of bounds to the 38. They save a timeout. 17 seconds, gain of 8. Yeah, no, he's not a good football coach, obviously. We all know that with McCarthy. Dicker's longest kick this season is 59 yards. For those wondering. Career long is also 59, which he made this season. You figure you get to about the 43, you can try it. The boat party is more embarrassing. Way more embarrassing was the boat party. 2nd 2. Herbert. Deep shot. Going for it all. Has a step on him. Incomplete. Josh Palmer on the post pattern, the intended target. Had a step. 3rd and 3. Maybe the next McCarthy is coach from Helm, maybe. Yeah, McCarthy's coach from Helm. He could be. Could be. Darius watching on the coverage. Had a step, but Herbert just missed him. First real miss for Herbert today. At the very least, we got him to field goal range. 3rd and 2. Two at the top, two at the bottom. Takes the snap. Herbert, sideline shot. It's caught out of bounds at the 49-yard line. Nice scrub there is Jalen Rieger, the former Eagle wideout. Last time he was on Monday Night Football, had that infamous play where he lost control of the ball in the end zone for a touchback. This one gets 11. Did he get both feet in? Oh, he did. He absolutely did. There'll be 7 seconds left. You have time for a play. Then you go middle of the field, obviously. Have your timeouts. You have time for a play. Then you get about 7 yards. You can try it. Best coach who never got a second shot. Will Chuck Noll count? Does, like, Bill Walsh count? No, they're not going to get rid of the like button. They will not get rid of the like button. Timeout. Ravens still have 1 left. Yeah, Lobo was a whole team, basically. Peterson's one guy. So it's a bit different. Don't call QB draw at 7 seconds left. You know, you know. Oh, yeah. Nope. You definitely don't want to do that. The retired on the recorder. In that case, Billick. Herbert. Middle of the field. It's caught down the 34. Smartly slides down. Palmer knows the situation. And with 2 seconds left, they'll be lining up for a 52-yard field goal. A great job there by Herbert, finding his man over the middle. And a smart play there to immediately slide down at the 32. Going to be a 52-yard try for Dicker. Doug Flutie got a raw deal of the year with Music and Miracle. Yeah, he should not have been benched for that game. He should not have been benched. This game might be under 3 hours. It could be. Though we know Monday Night Football refs sometimes get in the way. 52-yard try. We'll see if the Ravens ice him. Well within Dicker's range. He's 1 for 1 today. Will they ice him? They will. They'll have none left. I'm just going to put 3 so I don't forget. Because obviously, it doesn't matter at this point. Packer scandal was most embarrassing? Ooh. Probably Bart's start with the whip was pretty embarrassing. Brett Favre's retirement saga every year. 08 offseason was pretty embarrassing. It's like, come on, man, at this point. Yeah, Landry's a great pick. Yeah, because Landry got fired. Yeah, Tom Landry. Tom Landry in that case. Yeah, that's a great pick. 52-yard try to make it a 1-point game. Josh Harris, the snap is good. Dicker, the kicker. 2 for 2. 23 for 25 this season. He's been money. The Chargers get someone back, and they go into the half down by 1. A fun half so far. See what the second half has in store. It's a close game. We expected the hard bowl to be close, and it has lived up to the hype. 14-13 your score at the halftime break. I'll put a poll up. Who wins? I'm not sure if he was entertaining the terms or not. You want to lose your job, you must whip it. You must whip it. We saw the Chuck Noll loss of it. Why would he say that after they lost to the Seahawks? I mean, it was a bad loss to the Seahawks. Let me see, because I did a few Chuck Noll videos. I did a few vids on Noll. Yeah, I'll link the video if you want to watch it. Yeah, he was just... I don't know how he was functioning by that point. I don't know how he was functioning by that point. We know not to run a QB draw with 7 6 photo QB paint. QB paint would work. Bart Star Whippet? Yes, there is. Hang on, I'll link that. I'll link the Whippet thing. Rank the that was 91. That was 91. Hang on. Where was the Whippet? Yeah, it was this one. This was the Whippet. So let's see. Rank the 5. Scott Van Pelt would be number 1. James Brown 2. Kurt Menefee 3. Maria Taylor 4. Carissa Thompson 5. That one's actually pretty easy. That one's super easy, actually. So today was born. Nice. Yeah, so that's the Whippet thing. Basically, Bart Starr wanted a way to motivate his players, so he decided, you know what? I'm going to bring in a whip. On a team of a bunch of black players, I'm going to bring in a whip. And I'm going to show you, like, how we're going to motivate you guys. And the players are like, what the actual... You know, O'Brien was fine as head coach. Just GMing was not his forte, obviously. GMing was not his forte in the slightest bit. Yeah, he did not think that went through. Yeah, that's how probably not to some extent. But minus the ability to be a good coach. Bart Starr was a terrible coach. If you like what you see, like and subscribe. Vote in that poll. Who do you think wins this game? Chargers or the Ravens? Hey, if you remember, you can share support users emojis in the chat. We have Kent State Buffalo tomorrow. Members only stream Wednesday. Thursday, we're doing 3 games. Friday, we're doing 2 games. Saturday, we're doing 3 games. We're doing 8 games in a 3-day stretch. God help my voice for that one. God help my voice. And we might be doing Maui tonight. You have 15 heads. That's insane. I know it's like holiday season. They try to cram in ads in their house. That's insane. That is insane. Trivia question can't get worse than, well, any dumb move that Nick Sirianni has pulled off so far this year. All right, far away, Kev. Far away. Far away. Hang on, let me just clear my throat for 1 quick second. All right. How long college wrestling comes? 2 hours. 2 hours long. You know, Bill Walton, yeah, he passed away earlier this offseason. Absolute legend. Absolute legend. Yeah, Steelers 82. That was a comeback, right? That was the Steelers were up by, was that 81? Worst downgraded head coach has to be Phil Bankston. Yeah, worst downgraded coach of all time. I mean, Lombardi to... Yeah, Lombardi Bankston has to be, yeah. Lombardi Bankston is. I'm trying to think what would be like a bigger downgrade. Well, I think graphics not for this one. We do post game? Yeah, we do it afterwards, yeah. We do it afterwards. But we never do really post game for Monday Night Football. Best Jim Moore right now at the playoffs one? Diddly poo. Diddly poo. Yeah, Ray Hanley, that's a great pick for worst downgrade. You could also say worst downgraded head coach. Yeah, Pettibon from Gibbs is probably the winner. Jaguars spent multiple picks on players from what position? All right, O-line, D-line, linebacker, secondary. Let me think. About this one. Okay, 2011 draft. think we chose Chris Brzezinski in the 4th round on Wyoming. I think we chose Rod Isaac from Middle Tennessee in the 7th round. D-line, okay, so I remember the draft. We took Gabbert, we took Rackley, but we didn't draft 2 offensive linemen. I think it was Gabbert, Rackley, Shorts, Brzezinski, Isaac. So I think we had 5 picks that year. And it was Isaac from Middle Tennessee State, and it was Brzezinski from Wyoming. So I'm going to say secondary. Third of the team being contacted by the Jets, helping find the GM. I think it's insane. The Jets are just a mess. If they're contacting an outside organization like the 33rd team, like if they're contacting Tannenbaum, like what has he done lately? Right, they had 5 picks that year, right? If I got that off the top of my head, let me check. I'm confident it's the secondary. Carousel star kicker when he can't make from 50 because he's accurate from inside 50, and for some teams that's enough. Yeah, they had oh my god, I got it right. I got 100% right. They had 5 picks. Isaac was a 5th round pick, not 7th round pick, but I got it right. I remember the entire draft class. Demonstrated fit for BYU ASU anything? Yes, at some point we will. At some point we will. I just haven't had time to do it, but at some point we are, because that was absurd. And I was live on stream for that. We got like 1,000 people on stream. Yep, Rod Isaac, Chris Brzezinski. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, Morris is silly poo keeps G-Ray and then later goes on to say horse twice. I love that. Probably have nothing to say. Be a great show for like PTI if they just sit in silence for 30 minutes. Demonstrated for personnel? To some extent, yeah. Well, not like GM, but if you're talking like personnel on the field, like I've definitely criticized defenses like the Jerry Rice 6 seconds play. It's like you're gonna have one-on-one coverage on Jerry Rice. Have to return that into a touchdown. Hit the B button. Hit the B button. Hit that spin move, baby. And the poll, who I think wins this game, Ravens or the Chargers. 86 or 78. Wheel of Fortune had a weird bonus round. Had to land on a wedge called Star Bonus? Huh. It's like a time with Star Wars or something? I don't know. Demonstrated front office. Oh, we'll have videos on it. Like Rick Myra, the John Hadel trade's coming. We got a lot of stuff on front office moves. I've done a lot of videos on front office decisions. They were just really, really dumb. You decide to play on a prize play for based on difficulty puzzle? Huh. I feel like it slowed the game down a ton. It's like the Triple Dare Challenge in Double Dare 2000. Any successful members of the Lombardi coaching tree? Definitely not Nor Pecker, I can tell you that much. Let me see. Never a better ranting coach in any sport than Mora. He's up there. Ditka was pretty good, but I'll take Mora. I'll take Mora. All right, let's see. Lombardi's coaching tree. Oh, man, this is a big coaching tree. Better rant. Dennis Green or Herm Edwards? I would say Herm. But Dennis Green's great. Man, this is a huge tree. Hang on. LaFleur's on the tree. Like, very far out. If we're just talking, like, first generation. We're just going to have to talk first generation. Like, immediately, like, coached under Lombardi. Bankston. Hang on. Let me get the tree. I'm trying to get the tree up. Okay. Safari was not, no. Directly underneath him, no. But there were some guys, like Sean Payton's part of the tree, Coughlin's part of the tree, Carroll's part of the tree. The tree is massive. The tree is massive. First generation, no. Oh, you actually know the contestant chose a difficult puzzle, which was a Porsche? Oh, wow. 4 constants and a vowel. I do it for a Porsche. I'd take my chance for a Porsche on that one. Yeah, Hal McRae even threw a phone hit reporter. Yeah. The best ranter of all time was Nor Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin was just a nut. Nor Van Brocklin was a lunatic. Users of coaching trees? That's a good question. I guess, like, if you're a company, like, I don't have a tree. I don't have a tree. But, like, I guess people that have companies, like, you hire someone and then they create their own channel and you go from there. I guess that'll be a tree. Your friends be on 19 game shows? I want that job. How do you get on 19 game shows? Like, Sirianni's part of the Lombardi coaching tree. But if we're just talking first generation, no. That tree is massive, though. That tree is absolutely massive. Oh, let me put back subs only mode. Yeah, 3 rounds to the second next. Oh, yeah, that was good. That was good. Alright. If you haven't seen the Dumb Decisions episode, go check that out if you're not done so already. Let me turn back on subs only. Tomorrow we should have 2 videos coming out. Titans, Texans, Dumb Decision, and the Eagles, Rams history vid. Weekend of Life should be out Thursday or Wednesday. Bank on Thursday for that, but we'll see. People who know you, Stan Marsh, yes. Mike, I need you more. A better rant? Mora. I would say Mora. Alabama's going to be an Auburn? Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. All right. Yeah, my man, I'm 60. The one college coach was set with mascots. Oh, are you talking the Coastal coach? It was like be a dog? Well, Pistons win again. Don't look now, but the Pistons are not playing bad basketball right now. Pistons 8-11. How bad the East is. Don't look now. You know, it was Randy, it wasn't Stan. Stan's the kid. Randy's the dad. Alright. 54% around with the Chargers. Ravens ball to start the third quarter. I have no clue on that one. No choice. I'm playing like that at all. Wizards need 3 more losses to complete no win November. That they do. God bless the Wizards. Perpetually in hell. Who wins the game? Harbaugh. Well, they could tie it. Kickoff. Fields in the end zone for a touchback. Bobbled a little bit, but we'll be at the 30-yard line. No, Dobbins left earlier. Let's see if I can find anything on his status. Dobbins is... It seems like, based on what doctors are saying, mild MCL. So I think it's going to be done for the game. You know, Pacers game on the edge should be fun. Have a great time, man. Have a great time. Never been to Indy. So, yeah. We're having fun with facts? Yeah. All right, first down. Here we go. Handoff. Henry, after a solid first half, running ahead to the 32-yard line, brought down by Boza, and also brought down the play. For a gain of 3. Best rant of the 2010s to present. We really haven't had a good rant of the 2010s for NFL. We really have not had one. Probably we're on to Cincinnati. It's got to be we're on to Cincinnati. It's got to be that one. Especially because what happened after that. Empty set, one at the top, four at the bottom, and number 17. That's insane. Screen pass caught by Hill. Hill can't make anyone miss. Thrown down on the play by Jasir Taylor. And thrown down by Dalen Henley. Loss of 2, 3rd and 10. You know, it says it was stained, but I can't think of anything else. I can't think of anything else. Unless we're counting, like, things said to a team with, like, Rex Ryan with the snack, but that wasn't a press conference. Worst special team, much worse than the worst of any league. Yeah, I agree with that. Third down, the town discrepancy is just so much. There's so many more possessions. Caught in the flat. First down by the tight end to the 42-yard line. It's Mark Andrews for the second time today. I think because you look at a sport like basketball, there's so many possessions, so there's so many opportunities for one team to pull ahead, talent-wise. Yeah, Mike Leach, legend. He should be in the College Hall of Fame. Yeah, voice. I mean, it's still not. Yeah, should step asking that question, Charles. Yeah, that was pretty good. Akron Toledo. Probably take Toledo. But that is the other game taking place. Keep a clip handing me. Said I'm sorry. What will help? That will help when I make a Vic Sirianni video when voice is shot. Not a bad idea. You know, probably this way I could probably put my voice into AI, and I could just write the script and have AI record it at this point. I mean, we're getting to that point in technology, which is insane. Second 7 of the 45. Handoff goes for 3. You know, it's not fully recovered, but it's definitely better than it was last time. Like, if we hit that stretch goal, I'll stay on for 2 more hours, and we'll do Maui tonight. Mark Andrews shows up in primetime games. He does. Also, by the way, Shop Voice, thanks so much, man. Appreciate it. Second 7. 1 at the bottom. Handoff goes to Henry. Loss of 2 on the play. Thrown down by Tier Tart. It's John a bit after the play, but it will be 3rd and 10. Ravens score a touchdown. Should they go for 2? I would, personally. I would. Oh, yes. The one that was, like, actually, yes. Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Thanks so much, Jake. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. 3rd and 10. 2 at the top, 1 at the bottom. Dementor's defense got the stop here. Lamar. They send 5. Pressured. Running. Fires on the run. It is caught inbounds at the 33 by Zay Flowers. You don't see this Charter defense allowing a lot of 3rd and longs with Minner. But they get 25 there. Remember the bottom team for the call night? No, tomorrow. Let's double check. Yeah, he got both feet in. Zay Flowers, one of the best receivers in football. Only had 2 catches for 39 yards last week, but that was this game with 52 for 727. Most on the team in both those categories. That's a huge play right there. Extending his route. Reading Lamar's eyes, changing direction. Was right over the middle, and then when Lamar cut into the outside, he decided to follow him. Make himself open. Second-year man out of BC. Deep shot for Lamar. End zone. Overthrown. And almost picked off by Christian Fulton. Was in his hands. Probably should have had that. 2nd and 10. You know, Colorado still has a chance. The Big 12 is so crazy, like, no one knows what's going on at this point. Fulton should have had that pick. Would have been Lamar's 4th of the season. It was right in his hands. Just couldn't hold on. Fire with loose. I agree with you on that one. I agree with you on that one. Studying the development of this one. I like Brown, though. I do like Brown. Lamar QB draw. Loss of 1. Thrown down there. I'm not sure if they're going to call that a sack or a tackle for loss either way. Derwin James, the former first-round pick of FSU. Making the play at the 34-yard line. 3rd and 11. Again, I would say you're in field goal range, but again, Justin Tucker has not been that good this season. He's just 3 for 7 from that 50-plus range. Right now, we have a 52-yard try. So how do you play this if you're the Ravens? Defend your stance on Leach as a Hall of Famer. He won everywhere he went. Won everywhere he went. Slam pass caught Flowers. Flowers starts to make a few men miss and will spin ahead to the 27. Bring up 4th down. Throw down by Molden, but we'll line up for the field goal. Hate to tell you, but I want to preserve Jaden's ability to say I'm sorry whenever possible. Yeah, I'm right there with you. Most considered for 50 plus this year, Aubrey. You could say Bates. You could say Dicker. Even Cam Little. Yeah, but Leach wasn't at, like, he built up programs that were not that good. Tucker from 45. This one is good. A rough season for Tucker. But he makes that one, makes it a 4-point game. Tucker, 16 for 22 entering today, 72%. But gets that one. And the Ravens go up by 4 points. 17-13 with 9:29 left in the third. So the Ravens get 10 points. Excuse me, the Ravens get 17 points in the final 3 drives. So that's 3 drives. There's a move now. Well, if you're talking like the suburbs with a new stadium, yeah. But if you're talking like how Chicago did it. Whenever we went, but a Celtic player never to the team. Well, I can't. No, well, here's the thing. Frank Hush is in. What he did was worse. What Frank Hush did was worse. And he's in the Hall of Fame. I can't say that Leach doesn't deserve to make it when Frank Hush is in. Raven's song is their actual fight song. You know, Elliott's not been good for 50 plus. He's over 4. And with the Dobbins, I think it's mild MCL. I think it's going to be a mild MCL based on what I've seen on Twitter from Twitter doctors. Like what I see, like subscribing, and voice is not the strongest, so don't mistake anything with lack of excitement. Just that. You know, look, if Frank Hush wasn't in, then maybe you could say yes. But I can't make that argument when Frank Hush is in the College Hall of Fame. You can't leave one person in and keep the other one out. Not going to attribute such goal unless the feeling is make a deficit for that. Have you read my comment? Not that I've ever done that. No, you're good, man. You're good. You're good. Wait, my voice is fine. I can do Maui. I can do Maui. If you go for 2 at the end of the Dallas game, I have no problem with them not going for 2. Because you're not the underdogs, and I trust your defense to make a stop on Cooper Rush more than the Cowboys probably trust their defense to stop Jay Daniels. Who's Frank Hush, who was Arizona State's head coach. And then became the coach of the Colts. Not a good person. OJ, yes, he's in the Hall of Fame. That's NFL, yes. But that was also for something he did after the fact. Fire Pearson, I agree with you on that one. I agree with you on that. Yeah, it's more just like the hypocrisy of it. It's more like, obviously, if that wasn't the case, then yeah, you could make a good argument for keeping Leach out. But I can't hold that against Leach when guys like Frank Hush are in. Yeah, no, he's short of the 600. Yeah. Also, Stellenberg was short of that, but he also did he went to an upstart program in FAU. So he should not be, you should not be held, responsible for that. Like, the fact that he's not, like Howard's not in is crazy to me. Like, there should be exceptions to the rule. I don't think Keenan Reynolds can ever make it in because he didn't, meet certain criteria, which is insane. Like, there should be exceptions to the rule. There shouldn't be, clear cut and dry. Yeah, Kush was originally Elway first play for Colts. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Also, Joe Pa's in. What Leach did is, Joe Pa's in. And that was for stuff that he did while he was coaching. Yeah, 106 toilet bowl, yep. No, you're good, man. You're good. No, Woody Hayes is in. Yeah. First down. Herbert checks it off in the flat. It's caught by Tucker Fisk, his first grab of the day, down to the 36, thrown down on the play by Malik Harrison. 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line. Joe Pa's in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, Joe Pa's in. Kush assaulted a player. They put that in 2007. It was 2007 he got in. Keenan Reynolds only 15 years at Navy. He should qualify, yeah. 2nd and 3. They gave it goes to Edwards. They have trouble running the ball in the second half. They're going to have trouble to start this one. Malik Harrison again on the stop. Alongside Adisa Isaac, the rookie linebacker. Yeah, so like what Leeds did, I'm not defending it, but it's tame compared to what other people have done. What other people have done, they're in the College Hall of Fame while they were coaching, so it's not like an O.J. Simpson situation where he did it after he played and got inducted. Tame compared to some of the stuff that people have gotten in for. We're the 2019 Blues, the unlikely Stanley Cup champion ever. They're up there. I won't call them the unlikeliest, but they're up there. So because they don't start the season off great. 3rd and 3. Herbert, pressured, fires back foot, open, caught across the field at the 46. It's Josh Palmer for the second time today. Gain of 11 and a first down. Yeah, 19 playoffs are just bizarre for the NHL. Yeah, remember when Telvin Smith needed to find himself? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was like, okay, I'm not sure what you're doing. I know, like, Puzelowski was a huge influence on you. And, like, you lost that mentor figure. So, okay. And then we found out, the reason he was trying to find himself was, he did some stuff with underage girls. I'm like, okay, yeah, you can, like, never play again. That's totally fine with me. Handoff, gain of 2. 2nd and 8 at the 48-yard line. Another head. Jeez. That's insane. That's insane. Watson will probably make the Hall of Fame. He will probably make the College Hall of Fame. He's not in yet, but he probably will make it. No, College Hall of Fame is not in canon. No. No, College Hall of Fame. I think it's in Atlanta. The upsets were crazy. Yeah, the Canes also making it far. Like, that year, no one saw that coming. 2nd and 7. Play action. Herbert. They send 4. Herbert. Pocket collapses. Has to over the second. A takeoff and run in plus territory. Down to the 47. Flag on the play. It's a gain of 4 if it stands. Thrown down by Harrison. We'll see what the call is. Holding on the offense. Backing up 10 yards. They're going to get Bradley Bozeman. Starting center for the hold. 2nd and 18. Least deserving NBA player in the Hall of Fame. I mean, half the people in the NBA in the Basketball Hall of Fame have no business being there. That's the easiest one to make it in. Breaking news. Rams wideout DeMarcus Robinson arrested and released early this morning on suspicion of DUI. Well, he's not released from the team, but released from jail. Come back right to the 49-yard line. So, yeah, I forgot to flip the ball, my apologies. DeMarcus Robinson arrested on DUI charges. Speaking of an LA team. Meanwhile, 3rd and 7 at the 49-yard line. Yep, just got the notification from Pelissero and NFL Media. How hard is it to not drink and drive? It's not hard. It's not hard. 3rd and 8, especially because you're a pro athlete. You got Uber, man. You got Uber. You got these designated services. All right, 3rd and 8. Takes a snap. They have 3 wide. Herbert, pressure, thrown on the run. It's caught at the 35. And down to 33, once against McConkey. They've got him a few times on 3rd down situations when they need a conversion. And they get the first down. Yeah, Grimson's Pro Football Hall of Fame. I have no problem with that. Usually Pro Football Hall of Fame, I have no problem with the guys that are in there. NBA, Basketball Hall of Fame is nuts. And then Reggie Wheeler was not first ballot. It's like, how is Reggie Miller not first ballot when some of these other guys are in like that? You know, Todd Downing still has a job. He's terrible. He's so bad. Oh, what happened to the... What the heck happened here? There we go. 1st and 10. Herbert. Just going to slide down. Going to get sacked on the play. That'll count as a sack. Down to the 35-yard line. Says Mitchell's at the rest of the season. Will Porter make a cursed Raider logo for the Raiders? I think he will. A Raider logo? Yeah, that could work. Tony and Manu? Yes. Manu should be in. Tony should be in. Based on the standards, I mean, they were part of a huge dynasty. Manu was the best bench player of all time. And Parker was sensational. And they're already in, too. I have no complaints with them being in the Hall of Fame. 2nd 11. Pressured right away. Screen pass incomplete. Unfortunate that it wasn't because Malik Harrison had a solid game today. Was all over that one. 3rd and 11. Herbert took a shot on that one. Yeah, no, Embiid's getting in. Embiid is 100% getting in the Hall of Fame. He's got a gold medal. He's got an MVP. Embiid is 100% getting in the Hall of Fame. Like, I'm not even, like, exaggerating when I say that. Joel Embiid is getting in the Hall of Fame. There's actually no chance he doesn't get in the Hall of Fame at this rate. Daniel Jones, I think Detroit. 7-time All-Star. 5-time All-NBA. Won the scoring title twice. MVP. He's got a gold medal. He will make the Hall of Fame. John Wall, no. Sideline shot misfired there. Incomplete. Looking on the play for Jalen Reagor. Send out Dicker for what would be a 53-yard try. Paul George, it's close. Paul George, it's close. Gold medals on pro basketball. They count, though. They count for Basketball Hall of Fame. They count for the Basketball Hall of Fame. That's why Melo's going to get in, like, easily. They look at the Olympics. I think it's also why Manu is in, for sure, because of what happened with Argentina in 04. 33-yard try for Dicker. 2 for 2 today, and he is 3 for 3. Dicker the kicker drills it again, 17-16. His sensational season continues. You can't call gold medals like counting college achievements? I'm with you on that one. Believe me, I'm with you. But they do. The Hall of Fame does for Basketball Hall of Fame. The Basketball Hall of Fame counts that. They do. They count what you did. International play. Travis Fetch supposed to be usually laughing at a remix of the Spanos song. Whereas the only team in sports whose name is 3 syllables, we don't show their name. Yeah, Warriors a bit different. I mean, no, they call them the Dubs. They call them the Dubs. Greatest basketball player in Olympics who wasn't an NBA player made no meaningful NBA impact. There's some guys in Europe. I can't like name all the top of my head, but there's some guys that played in Europe forever. So the Boston Hall of Fame is like putting Wilson Contreras and Cooper Stout. Again, I don't disagree with you. Is anyone from the 1972 USSR team in the Hall of Fame? Let me see. You know, it's basketball, not just NBA. Yep. I do not think so. Wait, hang on. You know, Sergei Belov is in. Sergei Belov is in. And Sergei never played in the NBA. But Sergei Belov is in. No, people say the commies. People say the commies. Daniel Jones is backup? They just got a backup quarterback. They just got Heineke, so I don't think so. I think Lions. Trout get to 400 home runs, he'll be in. I think he's in no matter what. I think Trout's in no matter what right now. 11-time All-Star, you're not keeping out an 11-time All-Star. 3-time MVP, you're not keeping out a 3-time MVP. Trout's in. You're not keeping out a 3-time MVP. Trout's a lock. Trout's a first ballot lock. All right. Kickoff end zone touchback, ball to 30. Rams have scored on each of the last 3 drives. Yeah, the game-winning shot in quotation marks. You have 3 or more MVPs. Here's all the guys in baseball that have 3 or more MVPs. Barry Bonds. He'd be in if it wasn't for steroids. Pujols. He'll get in. Rodriguez. He'd be in if it wasn't for steroids. Mike Schmidt. He's in. Mickey Mantle, he's in. Yogi Berra, he's in. Campanella, he's in. Sam the Man, he's in. Joe DiMaggio is in. Jimmy Fox is in. So again, everyone with 3 is in. How much longer will Trout play? Probably like 3 more years, if he can stay healthy. Lamar sidesteps the man, going to throw on the run. It's a wobbling throw, but it's caught the 36-yard line by his tight end, Charlie Collar. Yeah, seats of the means of the East. Let's see. Previous comment. Pro Bowl Hall of Fame should consider spring football play for USFL. I don't know. I don't know on that one. Because the quality level is different. The talent level is a bit different. Handoff up the middle, down to the 39 for Derrick Henry. Gain of 3 on the play, brought down there by Troy Dye. Like, playing your home country is one thing, but playing in a league that's not the NFL, when that is the Premier League, it's a bit different. 3rd and 1. Lamar going to keep himself on the read option, tries to juke a man, and this one's unsuccessful. I think it's going to be just shy. They're going to go for it. Caitlin Clark into coaching when she retires? No, she'll probably get into like endorsements and whatnot. Trying to juke a man right there, and that time not going to fall for it. They should be going for it here. They tried to tight and sneak last time. Khalil Mack is not the same as Dalen Henley. This time it's Lamar under center, not Mark Andrews. They're going to give it to Henry. Henry will get the first and then some to the 45. Breaks the tackle low to the 50, 45. Stiff arm to the 40. Still on his feet to the 35. The tractor will not be denied. Down to the 34-yard line of Los Angeles. They go for it. They give it to the big man. 27 yards and a first down. Ben Wallace, I mean, by basketball standards, yes. Any other sport, no. But by basketball standards, where everyone makes it, yeah. Stiff arming Elijah Molden into the shadow realm. Another stiff arm on Tarheeb Still, the rookie. That's a welcome to the NFL moment. They do, yes. They do. That is covered. Like any other company, that's covered. You know, Memphis won. Hurley got a technical foul in OT. Handoff, this time it's Hill. And Justice Hill down to the 31-yard line. Hill last week, just 2 carries. Got a few more today. But hold that thought. There's a flag on the play. It's probably coming back in the area of holding. Henry entered this game with over 1,100 rushing yards. 1,185. He's over 1,200. He's got to be close to 100 today. He had 45 on one. Hang on. Holding on the offense, backing up 10. He's got 99 today. So he might get to 1,300 by the end of this one. Patrick McCarry getting called for the hold. Saquon Barkley this season has 1,392 yards. Henry, about 100 yards less than him. Even right now. We could have 2 rushers breaking Dickerson record. We could. I think it's going to happen. I bet on Barkley more than Henry, but I think it's going to happen. 1st and 19. Jackson. Called to the 35 by Tillin Wallace. His first square of the day to the 30, down to the 28. No, they're not talking about UFL players. They're talking about USFL players, like back in the 80s. Like Doug Flutie, Herschel Walker, Reggie White. Like, they'll never do it for other leagues. Can't remember the last Wizards player made the Hall besides players at the end of their career like Paul Pierce and Michael Jordan. You know, it's been a bit. Because the ratings are good on ABC, and ABC realizes, oh, we like our Monday programming is probably not better than this in terms of getting ratings. 2nd and 4. One on the top, one on the bottom. Henry in the backfield. The give to Henry. Tries to cut inside and gets nothing on the play. Had 27 yards last run. This one, Poona Ford on the stop. 3rd and 4. Chris Webber, timeout on that one. Timeout. You know, the rivalries have a place. So they do. They have a... I didn't see the WFL exhibit. I did not see that. I did not see WFL exhibit last time I went there. That was like 3 years ago. I want to go back at some point. 80 Chargers versus 18 Ravens. Give me the Chargers. Yeah, NBA and NBC coming back. Let's go. I know they're in their final year, but they're going to still be inside the NBA. Just to be simulcast on ESPN. Drag route caught Bateman down on the play at the 25. The ground caused the fumble. Gain of 3. Decision time here for the Ravens. And Knee was down to 25. Knee was down. The ball came out after he was down. They're not going to bring the name back. No, I think what they got permission to use it for historical purposes. So they can use the logo for, like, historical purposes. Like, you don't have to show, like, the NFL shield on, like, when they refer to Washington. Like they did for Super Bowl 57. When it was in Arizona, like, when you walk the streets, it showed, like, all the champions. And Washington, it used an NFL shield. All right, I'll put a poll up. Who wins this game again? Hey, donation, get your question right away. Hit that stretch goal. I'll do Maui tonight. You feel like they're going to go for it here. I'll be very surprised with Tucker's struggles and whatnot. No, they're not going to change it. They're not going back. They are not going back. I think it's the first time. I don't think it will be. They'll have time to review it, but I don't think it's the first time. The NBC was not going to the NHL. It was not. You know, I didn't agree with that. I'm fine. Obviously, it was fine changing the name, but the logo should be used for historical purposes. What are the Chargers defense doing when they see Lamar burst out running? I mean, they've stopped Lamar on the ground. It just, Henry's been torching him. The Scamplers eventually got rings. It took them a while, but they eventually got their rings. No, Utah team doesn't exist for that reason. It's because the move happened so quickly. That they want to take a year to get, like, a brand in place. Because the move happened, like, ridiculously quick. So they're like, okay, let's not rush a brand. Let's not spend all this money on brand research right now. Let's just let it develop organically, which I think was smart. That'll be the Blizzard or the Yeti. I like the Yeti. All right, 63% you run with the Ravens, 60% you run with the Ravens. We start the fourth quarter. They're going for it. Henry, and was there any doubt, he's got it. Needed a yard, got 2, down to the 23. The money on fourth down today when they run. Well, Chiefs isn't a racial slur. The representative of a company that makes sports rings came to my school one time from what I can clearly remember. Oh, that's awesome. You know, they finally got their rings. It took a while. Coyotes are articulate enough to be offended. Yeah. No, I think it was more they don't want to rush a brand. Because they want to make the team their own. Make it seem like it's their own team. If they go with the Coyotes team, it's like, oh, we're just taking someone else's team. It doesn't feel like it's Utah's team. It's like with the Oilers in Tennessee. Gain of 4 in the play. 2nd and 6 at the 19-yard line. Catch there made by Flowers. And the chop is a bit different. But the Coyotes, like it's not like the Tennessee Oilers. They were not Tennessee's team until they changed their name to the Titans. United Chargers were a terrible team that made the Super Bowl. Like one of the worst teams to ever make the Super Bowl. Obviously, they were a good team, but not like Super Bowl quality. Handoff. Henry bowls his way ahead for a gain of 9. First down. He's well over 100 yards today. Another 100-yard game. Yeah, they're going to have an official name next season, which is smart. I think they handled this perfectly. I think they handled the rebrand perfectly. But college game tomorrow, Kent State, Buffalo. First and goal at the 10-yard line. You've scored on 3 straight drives, and Henry looking to make it 4, but he's going to go down at the 6-yard line. Derwin James on the stop. 2nd and goal. Utah rolls off the tongue. Yeah, I like it. Oilers should be renamed the Memphis Motorboats. Yes, they should. They should have. Yeah, that team made the Super Bowl. Like, none of the Fouts teams made it. None of the Rivers teams made it. That team made it. It's insane. It's like the Rams in the 70s. Like, all the George Allen teams didn't make it. And the team in 79 made it. Like, what? Is he going to be Blizzard or Yeti? It's going to be one of those two. 2nd and goal. Jackson. They send 5. Trying to scramble outside. He's got some room. He's looking to throw in the back corner of the end zone, and it's tipped. Incomplete on the play. Elijah Molden. Tip says he was looking for Flowers in the back corner of the end zone. T-Wars up 2-0. All right. Would it be a bad idea to name them the Mormons? Yes, it'd be a very bad idea. It'd be a very bad idea to name them the Mormons. Had him open back corner. But Molden sticks his arm out. Not enough height on that ball to get over Molden's arm. 3rd and goal. Ravens settle for 3 their last drive. What can they do here? Flowers motioning over. 2 at the bottom. 3 at the bottom. 1 at the top. Jackson, they send 6. Jackson, back in the end zone. Are you kidding me? What a grab by Andrews. You're going to say it was incomplete, though. They're going to say it was incomplete. This might be worth another look. This might be worth another look. This might be worth the second look. I think he got it. I think Andrews just made a heck of a grab going up and over. I think he got it. And they changed the call. It is going to be a touchdown. It is a touchdown for the Ravens. Mark Andrews. What a grab for him. What a phenomenal touchdown. His 6th of the season. Going up and over. Bobbled it. Got both feet in. Had control. But was in bounds. I don't know why they ever didn't call it a touchdown before. But they got it right. Lamar's 2nd touchdown of the day. And Mark Andrews, a huge play for the Ravens up 7. Will they go for 2 and try and make it a 2-score game? We're going to find out. They are going to go for 2. Again, I like this strategy. I'm always a believer. Go for 2 up by 9. I'm always a believer in this. Lamar rolling out. I don't like the call, though. They're coming to the field and half. It's just like when they ran against the Steelers. Back in the end zone, that one's incomplete. I don't like the call. Say Flowers off his hands. 23-16. Again, I like the idea to go for 2. I don't like cutting the field in half. I don't like that. You did the same thing last week. It didn't work. What's the definition of insanity again? 23-16 the score. Yeah, again, I'm fine going for 2. I've always been a believer. Go for 2. They were going for 2, but I don't like the play call. You don't cut the field in half like that. You just don't. For no reason. They almost have. That is true, but I just don't agree with cutting the field in half like that for no reason. I never agree with that. You know, the Topsy pick's pretty lackluster. Sixers rookie's going to win. McClellan's going to win rookie. Family cover for Thanksgiving? No. They're in New York. Usually I go there. This is my 2nd time ever I'm not going to be home for Thanksgiving. But I'll be on stream with you guys. You cut the field in half. Yeah, it's like when you call a play and you intentionally roll out without anything. So you know, like a play, like you take the snap and you intentionally roll out. So now the whole left side of the field, you're not going to go across your body. All good, 60, man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Don't connect. Very good pick. I don't know why he fell that far. Because of his age? Like, 23 years old. Like, he's not, like he's really good. He's a good scorer. Why did he drop that far? Because of his age? Like, come on. Bears, Vikings, good argument for going for 2 down 8. They got it when we're in regulation. Yeah. You know, again, no problem going for 2. It's not going to be a dumb decision. It's not a dumb decision. You know, I didn't like the play call. But going for 2, 100% the right call. I'm always a believer, go for 2. Up by 7. Oh, no, not something after kickoff. No. No. No, on the play itself. Yeah, if we hit that goal, someone know it's 100, or we hit 250 on stream, or we hit that stretch goal, I'll do Maui tonight. UNC Dayton. I will do that. They're starting. I like McClellan. I said McClellan. I meant McCain. I don't know why I said McClellan. Jerry McCain. I like McCain a lot. He's a star, potentially. Star could be at some point, but been done on defense for the Suns has been pretty good, but it's not a star. First down at the 30-yard line for the touchback. 7-point game. Chargers defense, very good this season, but allowed points on 4 straight drives. Gotta go to bed, gotta be up at 7 a.m. Oh, I forgot. Oof about that appointment. NJ Card Fan gifting a membership. Curtis getting it. Which game do you want? Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. As a member, you get a lot of cool perks. Curtis, as a member, you get a lot of cool perks. Including name of the image video. Members will like Q&A streams. I can get most in the chat. Appreciate you, man. Which game do you want, NJ Card Fan? Before you sign off. Do you believe? I like Bo. I like Bo. Do you believe in life after love? And New Jordan said, "You'll never be the original. We'll never be the original." Want dogs, Jack? Let's get you on that one. I wish he got drafted. I kind of wish Bo Nix got drafted by the Packers, just so I could make that pun. If Jordan Love got hurt or got traded, do you believe in life after love? I wish I could have done that. Dobbins now officially ruled out. We had a feeling it was a mild MCL. We'll get the official diagnosis afterwards, but he's been ruled out. Meanwhile, Georgia Tech, Georgia, huge lead on everyone else. Wizards are officially the worst team in the NBA, to the shock of no one. Actually, might believe more than I do in the Colts. Oh, yeah, I believe in the Broncos way more than the Colts. You kidding me? Quarterback play, defense, coaching. Demonstrated on Harbaugh? No. Right call to go for 2. You go for 2 up by 7. I'm always a believer in that. You go for 2 up by 7 to make it a 2-score game. Because the idea is that your odds of getting a 2 are better than your odds of not getting the 2. So, if the Chargers go down the field, you have a feeling it's going to be a long touchdown drive, which means a long drive, defense can be gassed by that point. Offense has the advantage. Your odds of getting the 2 are better than not getting the 2. So I'm always a believer in going for 2 up by 7, making a 9-point game. We saw the Seahawks do that against the Patriots back in 2015. What is that? Difficult conversation? Oh, man. That sucks. Sorry to hear that, man. If you want to disclose, by all means, let me know. But, you know, conversations are not easy. Not easy. Colts are the Saints at the AFC? To some extent, yeah. 97 Notre Dame Purdue. Notre Dame scored touchdown 147 left in the 4th, bringing score 21-16. Call for excessive celebration. Net 15-yard penalty on the conversion attempt. Wait, they kicked the extra point? No. Wait, that's a... Wait, I did not know that. Okay, I need to look at that, because that's a classic dumb decision. You have to. You have to. You have to. Play action. Herbert. Swing pass. That's a backwards pass. It is caught, but loss of 8 on the play. Gus Edwards, 2nd and a mile coming up. You keep it play with Mar. Yeah, could be draw, read option, something like that. I don't like the play call, but going for 2, not the issue. I will always defend that. That's a heck of a grab by Edwards, because again, that was a backwards pass. That was a backwards pass. One of the greatest catches for a loss of 8 you're going to see in your life. Kyle Hamilton blows that up. Loss of 7, actually. Ball the 23-yard line. 2nd and 17. Chargers down by 7. Yeah, Ballard's so overrated. Howie still has a job. He's coasting off that 2018 class that he had. Herbert, play action, middle of the field. Not a lot there. Call, but breaks the tackle. Disley down to the 33-yard line. Gain of 11 on the play. Was not a lot there, but Disley makes a man miss and brings up 3rd and 7. Great catch, loss of 7, yeah. Brent Musburger was defending Bob Davis' decision for the extra point, swiping down by 5. Yeah, that makes no sense. I might need to do a dumb decision on that one, because that is legitimately insane. Now, hey, don't do that. Yeah, Washington called for excess celebration. Oh, wait, had to kick the extra point 15 yards back. The Egg Bowl, too. Elijah Moore, remember the peeing like a dog? Yeah, that was classic Egg Bowl moment. 3rd and 6. Palmer in motion. Herbert, they send 4. Clean pocket, plenty of time. Now going to take off and throw on the run. Fires one-on-one coverage. Flag on the play for PI. White didn't turn around. Tre'Davious White, the former Bills cornerback, and Rams corner, acquired at the deadline, could not turn around in time, and they're going to call that every time. I was saying the playoffs had no place we can't be found. Totally not someone for someone in the chat. Yes. No, they went for 2? They went for 2. Because the idea is that if you're up by 7, you go for 2, you make it a 2-score game. Fouls at both teams, actually. Hang on a second. Fouls at both teams. So redo the down. That's actually huge for the Ravens. Because instead of having the ball in field goal range, Just third and 3 again. So you go for 2 in that spot because your odds of getting the 2 are better than your odds of not getting the 2. The Chargers go on a long touchdown drive, and they go for 2. Their odds are higher that they get it. Not just because the odds are in your favor, like 55%, but because your defense has been on the field for a while. So they have momentum at that point. You go for 2, you make it a 9-point game. You make it 2 scores. The idea is that the odds of getting the 2 are better than the odds of not getting the 2. So you might as well try and make it a 2-score game. Because there's a huge difference in that regard. So no problem going for 2. No problem going for 2 there. You'll just back of the 06 dump hunting against Saints. We'll have to check that out. I remember a lot about that game except for the Reggie Bush getting leveled. Drag route and Johnson said great hands this season. Can't hold on. Shades of his rookie self right there. Quentin Johnson has been great this year. But he wants to have that one back. And it's going to be a quick 3 and out. Quentin Johnson, a perfect throw. Would have been a gain of at least 20. Will the NFL copyright me for trying to give him the reflection? No. No, they would not. No, they would not. Ravens defense get released from my fantasy team tonight. I don't know why I had him on for that long. I don't know why I had him on for that long. Zach Orr's defense has not been good this year. Oh, wait, 2 comments back. Hang on. Colts game yesterday. The Lions running back walking touchdown. I looked at the defender for 2 seconds and called for taunting. Dumbest flag of the week. You know, I'm not crazy about the some of the taunting penalties. As long as you don't like go after the guy, I have no problem with it. Yeah, prefer just 23 for him. He did. 4th and 6. Scott gonna punt it away. Not the best punt. Out of bounds right around the 25-yard line. A 42-yard punt. No return. Ravens have scored on their last 4 possessions. Getting back to the end of the first half. They have a chance to not necessarily put this one out of reach, but they're in a very good spot right now. They score on 5 straight possessions in a 2-score game, and you probably figure they're going to kill a lot of time off the clock as well with how they've been running the ball. Yeah, it was easily a first down. Not just a first down, it was going to be at least to midfield. The fake punt was nice. Special teams for the Raiders was pretty good yesterday. Special teams for the Raiders, not bad. Yeah, Andy Reid was not always good. Oh, no, he was terrible in game management. Oh, man. That drive, the Chiefs-Patriots drive in the divisional round was so funny. The Chiefs-Patriots drive was like, they took like 10 minutes off the clock. It was like, okay, you scored, so what? If that decision kick field goal actually worked, yeah. What could have been? 16 blue streak in Yahoo Fantasy, safe to say, has not been a great year for me. No, it is not. I've had a rough year in fantasy. I think I've been pretty good, but yeah. Bengals, Commies game of the year, just the fact there were no punts. Football equivalent of a perfect game. Yeah, it's like that Niners-Bills game. Yeah. It's always something when a fake punt works. It is always something when a fake punt works. It is. It's a beautiful play. If you want me to call Maui tonight, UNC Dayton, I will do that if we hit, someone donates $100, or we hit 250 on stream, or we hit that stretch goal. Thoughts on the game so far? A Dolphins-Chiefs game, NFL Plus commercial. Yeah, no, that game never happened. That game never happened. That was AI. Thoughts on the game so far? Ravens' running game has been really good. You can't stop the run. You can't stop the Ravens. I've been a bit disappointed by the Chargers' defense because Minter's defense has been great this season, but no answers on the ground. Lamar, not very accurate today. He's had a few overthrows, but the throws he has hit have been beautiful. And Derrick Henry is great. Play action. Lamar, drag route, caught, down to the 38. It's likely. Or excuse me, it's Andrews. I think this text is way bigger than... Lower to 2.5. I might do that. 12-11 Scorigami? I would assume so. Next New York team in any sports win a championship, I'd probably bet on the Yankees with how much money they have. Or the Mets. Or Henry's not really receiving back. I might do that going forward. For like in December, I might start doing that. Just because. That's not too far. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, Summer. Second one, handoff. Guess it has to do with the conversation. Henry, nothing doing on the run. 3rd and 1. Okay, figure it's 4-down territory here because the Ravens have gone for it twice on 4th down. They got it both times on 4th and short. And we never got that Super Bowl. Berman predicted like 13 straight years. Never got it. Rangers could. Definitely will not be the Jets. I can tell you that much. It will not be the Jets. I mean, technically, wait, next year a team in any sport? Oh, any sport. I mean, the Red Bulls have a chance. They're in the Final Four. Red Bulls have a chance. If we're counting them, and the Liberty won a month ago. 3rd and 1. Lamar under center. They give to Henry. Henry trying to bounce outside. Breaks 1 tackle. 2nd stiff arm. Oh, my God. He's so good. He's not our problem anymore. Thank God. Out of bounds to the 40. Most running backs, if there's some there and they bounce outside, that's a huge loss. Stiff arm 2 guys. How many stiff arms is that today for him? Henry getting stiff armed. Put that on a poster. And then, sending another guy into the shadow realm. Tarheeb still. Oh, Grandma. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh, I'm so sorry, Summer. Down to the 44-yard line. Oh, man. Sorry to hear that. It's always tough losing a grandparent. 86 is a heck of a life, though. 86 is a heck of a life. I'm sure she's extremely proud of you. Yeah, sorry to hear that, Summer. Sorry to hear that. It's always tough losing a grandparent. Never easy. Never easy. But hopefully this can be a distraction. Hopefully this stream can be a distraction for you. Sorry to hear that. Ravens defense scheme? They've made some nice stops. Pass rush, not entirely there. Herbert's had a lot of clean pockets. Need to improve the pass rush a little bit today, but against the run, they've been all right. Especially the second half. Crow route caught the 49-yard line. 3rd and 2. Yeah, Henry's got to have the all-time record stiff arms. He's got to. At this point, he gets like 5 a game. Henry's an amazing running back, not his first style. Saquon. Oh, I agree with you on that one. Saquon's a do-it-all back. Henry is run the middle back. Third down, 7 minutes left. And they go on a long drive here. They figure it's 4-down territory. Huge play here for the Chargers. 3rd and 2, giving it to Hill. And he tries to bounce outside. He's got the first down to the 45. Hill is gone to the 30. 1 to beat to the 25. 20. It's a foot race. 15. 10-5. Justice Hill laying down the law. It's a 2-score game. Touchdown, Baltimore. 51 yards for Justice Hill. His longest run of the season. Previous long was 17. He gets his first rushing touchdown of the season. And it's a big one. Makes it 2 scores, and the Ravens are 7 minutes away from being tied with the Steelers for first place in the AFC North. Injured Charger on the play, too. Louis Gilman is down. But Justice Hill bouncing it to the outside, getting by Gilman, who got her on the play. At that point, Flowers set the block, and at that point, he was gone. He knew it was a touchdown right away. He wants justice. How's it going, Charizard? Welcome in. Did we leave too much time? No such thing. No such thing. Now it's 7 minutes left. The O2 playoff game, every copyright claim to oblivion. Man, I did a video on the blown call. I just turned on playoff predictions. All right, I got to figure out a way to get the Jaguars in the playoffs. Go for 2, make it 15? No. No, now you kick the extra point. No, now it makes no sense to go for 2. You know, I did a video on the blown call in the Giants-Niners game. Jim Harbaugh, a little bit welcome to the positions. No dumb decision there. Yeah, most of the part being a Rams or Charter fan alley is knowing that your opponent will get a harder reaction when they go all the way if only 95 didn't happen. Yep. Extra point here. 5 straight touchdown drives. The Chargers defense has been exceptional this season. First in the league in points allowed. But tonight has not been their night. The Chiefs, barring anything crazy, will go 3 up on the AFC West lead. Looking to win the division yet again for like the gajillion straight year. Every year since 2016, going to be about a decade at this point. Ravens going to be tied for first. Again, there's still time. I don't blame you, Summer. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Your best chance to win is to outscore your opponents so early and score often. Yep. Was it not pass interference because it was an eligible receiver? It was bizarre. It should have been offsetting. It should have been offsetting. And redo. Reward for go for 2 is that force 2-point conversion could result in making a 3-possession lead if that fails. Chargers are ready for prime time. Yeah, I wouldn't go that far. I mean, they won last week. I think we're definitely seeing, though, when you can run the ball. It's a quarterback-driven league, but if you can run the ball, you're going to win games. You win games. You run the ball. Jags know Texas lose twice, or that's easy enough. Ravens exposed cracks in the West. Chargers and Broncos, they both can't stop them. I mean, I'll give the Broncos a bit of a pass for that one. Because they're a different team now that Bo Nix is playing better. Bo Nix was not the same for the Ravens game that he is now. So I see the Titans had to win aside with them, yeah. Was it 0-4 one of the greatest run makers? It was. It was. Rolling Stones censoring the word cock in the song Rough Justice. I don't think it's too well known. No, I might do that at some point. Pass to get the lead, run to steal the win. Yep, bingo. Right on the money. Right on the money. Kill clock. Keep the defense on the field for a while. Worst thing that happened to the Jags? Take your pick. Take your pick. What's the worst thing that happened to the Jaguars? Existing. NFL season no scoregami? Probably not. I mean, not for a while. Because there's so many different combinations that has to happen. You know, we got some Super Bowl videos coming up during the Super Bowl weekend, commercial videos, and that'll be fun to do. It only looks like one other AFC West team gets to the playoffs this year. I'm not so sure. I mean, again, the Chargers are still 2 up on the wild card. They're still 2 up. It comes down to the Dolphins. It really comes down to the Dolphins. We know AFC North losers in. Steelers, Ravens. One of them is going to win the division. The other one's going to get a wild card. It comes down to Chargers, Broncos, Dolphins, I think, for the final 3. For final 2 spots. Three of those teams. Eagles, Ravens. Oh, that's going to be a fun game. Be a fun game. We're seeing the Jags now. It would be several games down the stretch to make the only thing about not cleaning house. Oh, no. We passed that point a while ago. Kickoff returns to the 15. Davis to the 20. He's got some space to the 25 to the 30. Cuts outside 35-40. Kicker to beat. And out of bounds to the 45. It's Justin Tucker who makes the tackle. It's not been a great year for Tucker as a kicker, but it wants to potentially be a linebacker. Might have a future there. Down to the 45-yard line. Great return. Great return there. Yeah, Priest Holmes, he was great in his prime. Very good running back. He's one of those, you could associate him with either the Ravens or the Chiefs. You know, they're going to clean house regardless. Shock I call this best team in history. They're not cleaning house. Well, they might keep Balky, but they're not going to keep Peterson. Herbert, pressured, fires. Sideline shot, back shoulder. McConkey, did he get the feet in? I'm not sure he did, but there was a flag on the play. In the area, PI. We're going to see if it's catch or not, but this should be a first down regardless. Yeah, if you're just joining us, my voice is not the best right now. I got a bit of a cold, so if you're wondering that. You assuming NFL seems about 2-point conversion barrel makes score got to be more common for a while to come. Yes, it does. So let's check it, make the grab. Let's see if there's a push-off on the play. Coverage there by Marlon Humphrey. Second foot was not in. Pass interference on the defense, but it's not going to matter. Everybody knew quiz kit. They're going to say penalty is declined. They're going to say it as a catch. We're going to try Kahoot next week. This week we're not doing trivia. Next week we're gonna try. They keep all just as bad. Oh, I agree with you. He whiffed on free agency this year. He whiffed completely. Yeah, best team to tank for them one pick. Yes, that's what he meant. Someone check. Make sure I don't know if he got the feed in. I'm not sure he got the feed in. Now again. After replay assist, incomplete pass, but it will be a first down either way. Pass interference. And the Chargers will change their mind, accept the penalty. See, that I have no problem with. We had a problem with what Sirianni did. That's one of the exceptions to the rule for me, where you can change your mind on penalty, because obviously the circumstances change completely. So that's no catch. Yeah, the second foot was not in bounds. But they were going to get PI about the 40-yard line. Herbert, deep shot, looking. Palmer couldn't track it. Looking for Palmer down the sideline. Wiggins on the coverage. 2nd and 10. Yeah, AW's a bit of a mess. Priest on the MVP case in 03. I mean, it was co-MVPs that year. He had a case. Yeah, he had a case that year. He had a case. 2nd and 10. Thoughts on not having kickers in fantasy football or replacing with an extra flex spot? Dynasty League, I like it. Regular League, no. Regular League, I would rather have a kicker. 2nd and 10, but I mean, I'm not gonna hate it, but I'm okay with it. 2nd and 10, Herbert pressured, hit on the play, sacked, flag in the backfield in the area of holding, fumble the ball, picks it up at the 50, but they should be in the area of holding, so there should be decline, bringing up 3rd and 20. Up the middle. I think that's a 3rd sack of the game for the Ravens. Travis Jones forcing some pressure, pushing it back, and then coming in to clean it up and get credit for the sack. It is Kyle Van Noy, the veteran linebacker, the 33-year-old with his team-leading 8th sack of the season. Yeah, punters. I'm in a league that has a punter in fantasy football. Like, it's actually really funny. Yeah, it's 4-down territory for sure. If flag was on the chart, it's going to be declined, obviously. 3rd and 18. Herbert stepping up. Deep shot, going for it all. 1-on-1. High throw, flag for PI. And I don't know about that one. They're going to get Stevens for PI. Brandon Stevens. Was that even remotely catchable? That was not. He had to be Superman to catch that ball. Unless it's offensive holding, but that was not remotely catchable. No. No, that was not remotely catchable. That was 20 yards over his head. No. Nope, and they reverse the call. All right. Never mind. They pick it up. Right decision. Not remotely catchable. They pick it up. They pick it up. I mean, did he turn around? No. Was there contact? Yes. Did he grab the shoulder? Yes. Was that ball 20 yards over his head? Also yes. No chance they were going to get PI on that one. They pick up a flag, which is the right call. 4th and 18. They're going to punt. I don't know about this call. I'm not sure you're going to get 2 more possessions. It's not a dumb decision. Well, you get 2. I mean, you have all your timeouts. If you didn't have your timeouts, maybe this would be a dumb decision. But they figure 4th and 18, bit too far of a bridge to cross. It's a good punt. If you're going to punt it, get it inside the 10 like that. 40-yard punt, no return. Ravens at their own 8-yard line, having scored on 5 straight drive, though. Punter winning MVP? It would take a miracle for that to happen. You have to average like 70 yards of pump and everything inside the 1. Ravens ball at their own 8 when we get back. No, 4th and 8. Look, I personally would have gone for it, but I get the logic that if you don't get it, Ravens get 1 first down there in field goal range with a 3-score game. The game's over at that point. You have all your timeouts. You can still get 2 more. You can still get 2 more stops, potentially. It's not going to be easy, but there's still enough time where you could do it. Not a dumb decision, but would I have done it? Probably not. But not a dumb decision. We are going to have Titans Texans dumb decision, and we are going to have a history video, Eagles Rams, tomorrow. Again, if you like what you see, like and subscribe. Get the emojis in there. The right guy did receive MVP vote once. We saw some weird MVP votes. Mark Mosley won MVP in 82. Granted, it was a strike year, so it's a bit of a protest vote, but still. Yeah, 82 is a bit different. That was a strike year. It's a protest vote. Farmer could always get inside the 5. Yeah. Oh no, he would MVP at that point. Chiefs checked in bounce this week. Officials were fine in the Chiefs game. Officials were more than fine. Officials were more than fine. If you like what you see, like and subscribe. Helps us out a ton. 6.5 left. Dan Fouts, yeah, he should have won. He should have won. You know, yeah. Dolphins make me very happy by winning Thursday. Make a lot of people happy by winning Thursday. Be very chaotic in the wildcard hunt. It's going to be within 7, I think. Joe with a 5. Appreciate you, man. You want Georgia? We'll get you on Georgia. We'll get you on Georgia for you make the call. I think every donation in this stream has gone to Georgia. So there's definitely a game that a lot of you want. Still plenty of time left. We're going to eliminate the lowest donated game tomorrow night. Henry to the outside. Down to the 14. SoFi Stadium in the last 24 hours has seen the top 2 running backs in football. Both having great games. Trying to bolster their MVP cases, offensive player of the year cases. Yeah, Rivers just going to run 3 times. There was a massive drought with MVP because the game became way more about passing. The numbers QBs were putting up were insane. Yeah, I don't think they're going to throw it all. Unless they go like something quick to the tight end or something. 2nd and 5, takes it with 0 on the play clock. Henry, again. And Henry is so tough to bring down any time of game. But the 4th quarter, when you're tired, when the wear and tear is on you, have a freight train just running at you. Henry picks up 4, 3rd and 1. Wait, Bobby Wagner got a vote? I know JJ Watt was 2nd. And if the Texans made the playoffs, he would have probably won it. But I didn't realize Wagner got a vote. 3rd and 1. You figure this is probably 4-down territory as well, based on the fact the Ravens went for inside their own 20 before. Lamar under center. 5 minutes to go. Yeah, 7 yards per play. That's pretty good. Jags get like 7 yards a quarter if they're lucky with Mac Jones at QB. Handoff, Henry gain a 6 down to the 24-yard line. Drive will remain alive. And you have to wonder with punting the ball, where you're going to have enough time to get more possessions. Where you're going to have enough time to get 2 possessions. You're not going to be able to touch the ball again until about 2.5 minutes left, unless you burn your timeouts here. Well, if they made the playoffs, I would say yes. If they made the playoffs, he should have won MVP. Not calling their timeouts just yet. Best QB never got a single MVP vote? I mean, Russ never got one. I don't know if it was the best, but Russ never got one. Henry, 4 straight gives to him, and he just muscles his way to the 30. Field Chargers will take a timeout here. They are not going to, it looks like. So never get an MVP vote. Eli never got one. There isn't a single modern era quarterback in the Hall of Fame without an MVP vote to their name. So, did Rivers get one? So Manning would become the first quarterback to make the Hall of Fame without getting an MVP vote. 2nd and 4. Bunched up. He'll win the game at running back now. We're going to give it to him. He got that 51-yard touchdown run last time. This one, gain of 3 down to the 33. Flag on the play, though. Yeah, Jones is going to get a question about the punt. It's going to be holding. It's going to be holding. Back it up. Back it up. 2nd and 14. Tyler Linderbaum. The center getting called for that one. Vrabel? Yeah, he'll be a coach next year. He should. Backstrom? Yeah, he should make the Hall of Fame. Yeah, Eli's going to get in first ballot. Or second ballot. He's going to get in. I'd be very surprised if he's not in this year. Second and 14. When Georgia Mouse saw the Texas A&M, does that mean no playoffs for the Texas team? No, Texas in. They have 2 losses. Everyone else in the SEC lost. 2 lost SEC team is going to be in. They're not going to hold that extra data point against you. They're not going to hold that extra data point against you. Now, A&M, if they don't win the SEC, they're out. Speed option, Lamar will get thrown down at the 20-yard line. No gain on the play. Chargers will burn a timeout. They'll have 2 left. Yeah, I just expect Syria. I expect Syria to make a dumb decision every day. Every single game, I just expect it. Yeah, the 19 NHL playoffs were great. Great Stanley Cup. Great postseason. A lot of upsets. I mean, it was great. So Texas will be in the playoff. If they beat A&M, they're in the playoff, for sure. A&M needs to win out. If they don't win out, they're not in. If they don't win out, they're not getting in. And we'll have the playoffs stream live as well. In terms of, Belichick be head coach next year? Yeah. I think it's going to Jacksonville. I think the Jaguars would be crazy enough to give him front office control and let him run everything, because that's what Shah Khan does. And we know this guy's my content. Yeah, Sirianni's going to keep me fed for a while. Peyton Manning. No, it's Peyton Manning. It's not Peyton Manning. It's Peyton Manning. Yeah, Sirianni, he could hit 10. He could hit 10 for sure. Yeah, you got to go onside. You have to. 3rd and 13, handoff, Hill. Bottle up at the 19-yard line. Loss of 2. That holding really, really put him back. 4th and 16. Ravens have to punt. That holding penalty on Tyler Linderbaum really, really pushed him back. Chargers will get the ball back. But only 1 time out in the 2-minute warning. They got to go quick. I don't think Auburn wins the Iron Bowl. I kind of hope they do, because if they... That would eliminate Bama from playoff talk. Yeah, the Eastern Conference Finals was pretty rough that year. That is true. But the series that were good were really good. Any type of dog? Well, my sister has a dog. It's a Maltipoo. Super cute. So, Maltipoo. That doesn't shed. Because I'm allergic to pets that shed. Fair catch at the 37-yard line. Darius Davis. Chargers will take over near midfield. Stout's punt goes for about 50. Or 45, I should say. Down to the 37. That wasn't a trash punt. It was fine. It was fine. All right, what if LA goes for 2? I mean, we've seen that before. We've seen teams go for 2 down by 8. We've seen it. That's a very common strategy nowadays. It's been way more popularized lately. I did a whole video about that. I did a whole video about that after Bulls did it. Hot dogs are good, yeah. All right. Yeah, if you want to see that video. Ben Johnson, Mike Vrabel. Ben Johnson. I'm going to guess Chicago. Mike Vrabel. I'm going to guess the Jets. But it's just speculation at this point. I have no clue. The only thing I'm like more than 50% confident on is Belichick to the Jaguars. Just because I know that's what Shah Khan would do. Saints for justification for keeping Dallas Sal's head coach? Oh, yeah. Hindsight, baby. Yeah, the fact that Landry struggled. Knowles struggled. I mean, it wasn't really the same. Not even close to the same. Survivorship bias at its finest. So ridiculous. This is me in the bracket challenge because you like the Columbus logo better. You gotta love when people win bracket challenges when they know nothing about the sport. They just pick random teams. Shows that like you don't know anything. When you get to that point, you don't know anything. First down the 37-yard line. With the Ravens in the neutral zone, they were free play. This is a free play. Herbert's gonna take a shot. He's gonna get sacked, but it's not gonna count. It's a free play. Ravens were in the neutral zone. Move it up 5 yards to the 42-yard line. This will not count. Yeah, the curse is real. Happened with the Lightning, happened with the Bruins. Oh, it's real. Jets make a bad hire? Oh, no on the Jets, yeah. Jets make Rodgers OC and GM? Please do. Being Georgia will look great for Texas. They currently have an openly depleted and struggling Michigan team and open, struggling, but still decent Oklahoma team is notable victories. It will look pretty good for them. I mean, granted, Tennessee is their biggest win, and Tennessee's going to make the playoff if they beat Vandy. Kevin Stefanski should resign as head coach of the Browns. He get picked up somewhere else immediately. Out route caught, dropped. Johnson, second time today. Quentin Johnson had it. For the second time today, drops would have been an easy first down. Man. He has reverted back to 2023 form this game, which is obviously not what you want to see if you're a Charger fan. Second 5, Herbert. Looking. Sideline. Johnson again! Tre'Davious White on the breakup again! Can Johnson hold on to anything? That's 3 drops. 3 drops for QJ. One of the worst receiving games you'll see on Monday Night Football. 3rd and 5. Herbert. Pressured. He's going to get sacked on the play. 4th and 10 at the 38-yard line. Stevens on the stop. What's the total? Ooh, I guess 47.5. What's the total? Total is 51. Yeah, touchdown, we get it. Touchdown, we get it. 4th down, gonna go for it, obviously. You have to. This is the ball game. 4th and 9. Rieger in motion. 1 at the top, 3 at the bottom. Herbert takes a step. They send 4. Herbert, middle of the field. It's caught at the 45. Ladd McConkey. When in doubt, go to McConkey. He's got the crosser. One of the most clutch receivers already in the NFL. 3rd down plays, 4th down plays, 2-minute drill. Just go to McConkey. It is rare to see receivers this clutch this early on in their careers. McConkey has been that guy. When Texas faces Tennessee. Oh, I thought you were talking about Georgia. I misread. I thought you were talking about Georgia. I misread it. Look, I thought beating Texas would be great for Georgia. My apologies on that one. My apologies. No, they did not face. They did not face them. I thought you meant Georgia. My bad. My bad. No, you're right. You're right. I misread. Insert Chargers pain between a man screaming the sound effect and UT's upcoming sports video. Yep. Indiana's going to get through in the playoff? No chance. Indiana's in. As long as they don't lose to Purdue, they're in. Their strength of schedule right now is in the 50s. It's not as bad as it was. Strength of schedule in the 50s. 1 loss in one of the 2 biggest conferences with everyone in the SEC losing. 1 loss team is not being out. If you have 1 loss in a Power 4 conference, you're not getting left out. Indiana has Purdue, and Purdue is terrible. Purdue is like is the worst team in the Big Ten. What 80s children's show did Fergie come from? Mickey Mouse Clubhouse? Mickey Mouse Clubhouse? I'm not sure. Yeah, Quinn Johnson with someone from Kadarius Toney disease. There it is. There it is. I don't know what happened to him today. I don't know what the heck happened to him today, but not great. Kids Incorporated. Summer's holding up surprisingly well. I mean, it's always tough. People grieve in different ways. Sometimes you grieve more the day after than you do the day. Like, people grieve in different ways. That's always tough. It's never easy. Like Weird Al, he lost both his parents on the same day of like carbon monoxide poisoning. Like the detector was faulty in their home, and the house, or like this carbon monoxide, he lost both his parents at the same time, and he performed because it was just an escape for him, and he grieved afterwards. You go on our Disney Channel. I would say mid 2000s. Sweet Life, Hannah Montana, Wizards, Raven. I mean, Golden Era, High School Musical, yeah. Producers like a team to send Indiana back to the Neverrealm. No, produced crap this year. Tony on the Browns said they didn't miss him. No, he's on the Browns. He's on the Browns. He's not doing anything. First down the 45-yard line after that clutch grab on McConkey. Haskins in the backfield. Herbert takes a step. They send 4. Herbert. Incomplete. Palmer, the intended target. Humphrey on the breakup. 2nd and 10. You know, they're not linear. They're not linear at all. Only wide receiver Aguilar hands. Or Rieger hands, and he's on the team. He hasn't dropped the pass today. Bears, Cowboys, Bears, Jaguars teams, I think father, coach who haven't yet. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Definitely 3 of them. I don't know about the Raiders, but definitely 3. Yeah, Finn's win would be a great distraction. It would be. No, but Disney Channel was like pay-per-view at that point. It was a pay-per-view channel. It was like... It wasn't like shows for teens. It was just like kid shows. Holding on the play. This is coming. This is going to be coming back. Herbert jukes the man to the 40, 35, out of bounds to the 32, but there was a flag on the play in the area of holding. A Peyton Manning emoji? We could. Yeah, Harbaugh, or say Jim Harbaugh wants face mask. Not going to get. Going to get holding on Joe Alt, the rookie tackle out of Northwestern. Back it up into their own territory. And yeah, they're tugging the inside of the shoulder pad. Alt is tugging inside. Always shoulder pad. That's going to get called every time. Move to the 45-yard line. Des Northcutt hands. Oh, that's a throwback. He was so bad in Jacksonville. He was so bad. Brittany Biscuit. That would be a good name. Be a good name. Went to Joe Maine. Instead of Joe Alt. I like that. Herbert checks it off in the flats. Caught out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Get the yards back. They lost for the holding. Will Disley. 3rd grab for him today, if I'm not mistaken. 3rd and 10. We could get a Peyton Manning emoji. We could. We could get a Peyton Manning emoji. They only had like 4 shows back then, though. Like Alice in Wonderland, Winnie the Pooh, it was like they had nothing. I'm not sure if he wants Rodgers to stay. Do you want a 41-year-old quarterback who's kind of a head case to stay? I don't know if you do. Timeout Ravens, they have 2 left. And as things stand, Ravens will be tied for the Steelers for first place in the division. Chargers still very much alive in the playoff hunt. You know, Timberlake and Spears for Clubhouse members. Oh yeah, I knew that one. Usually has to be rough on the Big Ten. I think Purdue's bottom. I think Purdue is at the bottom. UCLA's not good this year. They start off poor, but they bounced back a little bit. You know, Purdue was 0-8. UCLA's 3-6. Biggest surprise team this season in college, probably ASU. In the NFL, I would say the Vikings for sure. Limp Bizkit to the Beatles. I mean, one of them is great, and the other one's the Beatles. Slam pass McConkey down to the 40. 4th and 5. Well, you know what you got to do here. You're going to call timeout with 1:29. No problem calling timeout there. Obviously, it doesn't matter if they get it or not. If they don't get it, it's over. Regardless if they have timeout or not. Yeah, remember my neighborhood did say we didn't. We finally got it. Realized I didn't miss anything. No, it really wasn't until the late 90s. It wasn't until the late 90s when they rebranded. Like, it was rough. It was rough. Disney Channel back then. ABC airs special holiday episode Celebrity Wheel of Fortune Press Your Luck next Monday. Will not be simulcast. Yeah, probably for the best because Broncos-Browns is not a great game on paper. Yeah, Broncos are a decent surprise, but the defense played very well the second half of last year. Vikings are the massive one. I don't think anyone had the Vikings at 5-2. Beals 90 degrees. 98 degrees is hotter. 4th and 5. Literally, 98 degrees is hotter. Crosser incomplete. Wants a flag. Humphrey is going to get called for the flag. So another 4th down conversion. Josh Palmer, the intended target, and they will get PI on that one. No, he's kidding about the Beatles. No, Beatles are great. No one thinks the Beatles are worse than Limp Bizkit. Yeah, a little bit of a wraparound. There wasn't much, but you get the wraparound. They're going to call it. The next Monday at Simulcast will feature The Simpsons. Yeah, technology's not going to work. How much you want to bet the technology doesn't work? Yep, holding back of the jersey. Going to call that every time. Wrap around like that. Humphrey. Veteran corner, but going to call for that one. Yeah, some game shows they're not playing for anything. They're not playing for anything. It's like, okay, they have money. They're going to be fine. Herbert going to keep it himself. Going to run down to the 16. Gets trucked on the play by Bourne. Trey White on the stop. Like, I guess they're going to, I guess he played for charity, but still. It's not the same. Best QB in the NFL since week 8. Give me the top 5. Oof. Since week 8. Herbert. Deep shot. Back shoulder. Incomplete. Broken up by Jalen Armour-Davis. Looking for Josh Palmer. I would say Tua, Allen, Burrow. Tua, Allen, Burrow, Lamar, and Herbert. Yeah, I would say those 5. I would say those 5. Since week 8, I would say so. I'd say those are probably the top 5 since then. Why is Herbert kicker to be first ballot Hall of Fame? Crawl route incomplete, looking for Quentin Johnson. Incomplete, White on the coverage. It's hard because kicker is a very, you don't play a lot of snaps compared to other positions. Kicker is also one of those where there's a lot of good and great kickers, but it's more about longevity. It's tough. I wish I'd bring Chuck Willard back for an episode Let Pat Play game. That would be kind of fun to watch. Third and 10. Ball to 16. Herbert, they send 4. Looking. End zone. Too far out in front for Palmer. Armour-Davis on the stop, but flag on the play. They're going to get PI in the end zone. First and goal at the 1-yard line. So another pass interference extends the drive. They're going to say Jalen Armour-Davis was holding Josh Palmer around as he was trying to dive for that football, impeding his progress. Let's see. And yeah, he's tugging the jersey, tugging the waist. He's tugging the waist. They're going to call that every time. So 2 pass interferences here. Ravens have 11 on the field. They just get 11 on. Handoff up the middle. It's a 1-score game. Touchdown Chargers. Gus Edwards, the Gus Bus. All aboard the Gus Bus. 1-score game. We'll see if they go for 2. Seen teams try that before. The over officially hits. The over officially hits. Send Dicker on for the extra point. They're going to get the onside kick, but do what they had to do in terms of getting a touchdown. I don't think you need to go for 2 to assert aggression and still fear. I don't think that's a good reason to go for 2. Well, players go from playing football to professional wrestling, both are physically demanding. Because they like competing. When that's all you know, you like competing. All right, penalty on the field. Back it up 5 yards to the 20. It's going to be a 37-yard extra point for Dicker. Some money today. Kick is up. It is good. No, not enough to go for 2. To not go for 2. Believe me, I am the believer kick the extra point there. I'm in the believer kick the extra point. We've seen teams go for 2 in that spot. I don't agree. I don't like going for 2, but I get it. I'm always a believer kick the extra point in that spot. Yeah, Dicker the kicker. Yeah, Cameron Dicker. Right, onside kick. Did you block him on Twitter? Oh, wow. Just come back hanging out with my girlfriend? How's it going, Zach? Welcome in. Hopefully it went well. So we saw the onside kicker recovered yesterday in Vikings-Bears. We've seen a few times this season. Not often. It's about 5% success rate. I think we've seen 3 onside kicks this season. But then again, one of them was against the Ravens. The Buccaneers had an onside kick. Obviously, this is the ballgame if they don't get it. You figure the Ravens are going to call timeout just to make sure their team is set. Jessica Simpson, very talented singer. Very talented singer. I Want to Love You Forever is a phenomenal, phenomenal song. 3 for 36 this year. This kick needs to go 10 yards, and it will go 9. Isaiah Likely ends the game, and he definitely ends the game, actually. Just want to make a pun with the name. So Ravens win 30-23. Going to take one knee, and that should end it. As the Chargers have no timeouts to work with. He wants us someone to was successful? Yeah, it was yesterday. All my troubles seem so far away. Alright. Yeah, the over just hit. Lamar going to take one knee, maybe 2 knees. Either way, Ravens are going 8-3. 8-4, should say. Chargers dropped to 7-4. They have to get one more playoff. Just for technicality purposes. The Ravens go to LA. They do not lose 2 straight. The Chargers, it's their first loss since their last Monday night game, which was against the Cardinals, also on the West Coast. I don't see the NFL adapting on. It's like a 4th and 15. I don't like that at all. They take a knee, and that's ball game. The Baltimore Ravens, 30-23. 5 straight drives with a score. They get by the number 1 defense in the NFL. They get past Minter's crew. And the Ravens, 1 step closer to a playoff spot. As they will be tied on wins with the Steelers. Not tied for the division lead, but tied on wins with Pittsburgh. Baltimore, 8-4. 1 win away from another winning season. Henry, a great game, over 100 yards. Jackson made some nice throws. Their next game, the big one against Philly. Baltimore-Philly, going to be a huge game next Sunday at 4:25. Then they get their long overdue bye week in week 14. You do the 1 year, I don't think College World 25 does. They should. Renaissance song is their actual fight song. It's their actual fight song. All right, so here's the game plan. Let's do some OT, baby. You've never been to a cgiulianihpu stream before. We do this thing called overtime. How it works is like this. Fire away in the chat with any questions you might have. Be happy to answer anything and everything. Once that clock hits 0, that's the end of the stream. But I'll do anything you want me to. The clock resets every time someone donates. So, you want me to watch a video, answer any questions, react to something, let me know, and we will do just that. So let me get you on there. I see a tour from Zach, and again, if you are donating, let me know which game you want me to do for you. Make the call. Appreciate you, man. Psych, Jen and Davis. All right, let's do that. Start off with that. Which game do you want, Zach? Appreciate you. For you, make the call. We're going to eliminate the lowest starting game tomorrow night. All right, here we go. Jen and Davis, psych. Okay, this just came out. I've not heard this. We're seeing on a cruise? I mean, someone died on a cruise I was on. I didn't see it, but I know someone died on a cruise. All right, 4-chord song. All right, Georgia. All right, we'll get you on Georgia. A lot of people want Georgia today. A lot of people want Georgia. Jared on Sunday, I think I put some more fight than Doug Pearson. Yeah, I think after Sunday's game, last Sunday's game, I think it shows that. Her twang is so good. Her country twang is just so good. I like the beach room. I'm trying to figure what it like reminds me of. Reminds me of a Miranda Lambert song. Mistake I've made on a cruise? Biggest mistake? I don't know what biggest mistake. I don't know what biggest mistake would be. So I went to her mother was rolling so Bill McClintock. You want Georgia? We'll get you on that one. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, I think it's Georgia's gonna make the playoff. I think people want that, and like big rivalry game. What cruise when someone died? They block up certain areas? Well, I have no clue. I have no clue. Like all I know is like I heard like Alpha on the cruise, and they like let us know afterwards someone died. What? Red Sky was one of the games we could do potentially. Yeah, potentially if Georgia loses, it would be hysterical. Make some Vic Fapo cool. Yes. What's if Georgia loses? They could miss well if they don't win the SEC championship. What's up, Giants? One Thanksgiving was 82 at Detroit. Yep. The Lawrence Taylor game. One defender to overtake the entire game. Ever gone to a casino? Oh, yeah, many times. How'd it go? Mixed. Sometimes well, sometimes not. Sometimes well, sometimes not. I usually just stick with roulette. I don't do slots. I think slots are a waste of time. I think slots are kind of pointless. I never trust your computer. Fight stuff for college games? No, I do not. No, I do not do it for the college games. Giants must win. Commanders must lose. Keep the Giants season alive. Yeah, the season died a while ago. You don't really heard too many songs with the word "psych" in them, but I feel like that worked. That was really good. All right, Mother was a Rolling Stone. I know Papa was a Rolling Stone. I've never heard Mother was a Rolling Stone. Oh, it's a mashup. Okay, that's why. It's a mashup. All right. Yeah, slots give you no control. Yeah, at least like roulette, I'll do like the double up strategy, where it's got to hit one of these days, red or black. It's got to hit one of those. I guess I'm just taking a cruise, like, not, like, pursuing people that might have liked me. I don't know. So it's like bingo. Yeah, bingo's not boring now. Bingo, now they give you the machines, so you, like, don't even, like, do anything. The machine tells you if you want or not. It's like, what's the point? Avoid slots at all costs. I'm right there with you. Big 12 about to be wild. Have a wild prediction. They'll reveal it tomorrow. All right. Blackjack or poker? I'm a blackjack guy. Yeah, Jenna's, her voice is way more mature now. Way more mature. Jeffrey with $1. Appreciate you, man. Which game do you want for me to call? Which game do you want? Oh, now it's speeding up. Here we go. This fits way too well. I love good mashups. Which game do you want, Jeffrey? Appreciate you, man. Yeah, bingo requires no skill. Yeah, I like him where I actually have a say in the outcome. You at least, like, there is some skill in bingo in terms of you have to actually, like, mark the bingo card and pay attention. They got rid of that. Now you have a machine. It's like, it's pointless. Like, the one thing you actually have to do in bingo, and now it's gone. Yeah, one more winner to get the franchise record. He's been there since 2017 at this point, so he's getting there, overtaking John Robinson. John Harbaugh 3-0 versus Jim Harbaugh. Big machine chainsaw for you? It does not. Ever do craps? I've not done craps. Michael with a 2 or Def Leppard love vote. All right, we'll do that. Put a poll up. Which game you want? But Jeffrey, which game do you want for you to make the call? Otherwise, I'll just put it with Michael's tour with a vote. Went to a rave on Sunday or Saturday? Ooh, I've never been to a rave. If you want Nebraska, Iowa, we'll get you on Nebraska, Iowa. We'll get you on that one. You know, they can clinch the FCS this week. Not surprised. They're so far up. There was some love connection. And wheel. Alright, hang on. not really like a rave person. Not really like an EDM person, but I know people that are. Alright, so put Jeffrey Stoller on Nebraska, Iowa. That game gets some love. And tomorrow night, Kent State Buffalo. Battle of involving a winless team. Taking craps, never play craps. I've done the same. Why does this fit so well? Like, I kind of like this better than the original. I kind of like this. Like, this one's, like, legitimately insane. I kind of like this better than the original. Like, the guitar fits perfectly on this. I don't know how anyone notices that this song works with that, but it's brilliant. All right. Next up, Def Leppard, Love. Not Love Bites, just Love. Kind of with a tour appreciation, man. Bob's Burger Club, Jimmy Jr.'s song to Tina. We'll close the poll here because... So whoever was I said, one issue with security kick them out? Alright, that's not bad. One issue for at a rave is not bad. One issue at a rave is not bad. How many people are there? Alright, which game do you want, Connor? Appreciate you, man. Very much like while my guitar gently weeps kind of solo on this to start. You want Georgia Tech? Alright, we'll get you on that one. Does Love Bite or Bleed? Brings me to my knees. This feels like a Beatles song. This honestly feels like a song that Paul McCartney would sing. His vocals are definitely not the strongest on this. You can tell there's a bit of auto-tune, but... Did my video calling him out lead to him going on political talk? I don't know. I have no clue. I don't think it did. Chumbawamba with the Beatles? Chumbawamba got knocked down, but did not get back up again. The Beatles got knocked down, but got back up again with solo careers. Memphis Tulane will be a bigger game to watch than Giants Cowboys. I think your local Thanksgiving backyard game will be better than Giants Cowboys. Go come to the tour. You want UCF? All right, let's do it. Tim Wilson, Jeff Gordon star. I'll get you on there. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. I've never heard of Jeff Gordon stuff. I have no idea what to expect. I know who Jeff Gordon is, obviously, a NASCAR driver, but I have no idea what to expect. You think he takes another shot? If it gets views, he would. He seems like a guy with no morals that would just take a random shot at people if it gets views. I do anything for Love is better about the Ashford Light. I do anything for Love is a better song. I do anything for Love is a better song. They're both great, but I do anything for Love way better. That's my favorite song by Meatloaf. Rave culture change for the bear, just people who want to dance. Driving to Queens was annoying. That's a story of driving into Queens. It's driving into the city. Game tonight is all Baltimore first. They can torch an elite defense, stifle opponent offense. They can win convincingly when they feel like it. They don't do it like consistently enough. Yeah, as long as they get the run game going, they're okay. Just get the run game going. Favorite season for what? Out of the 17-week ones? Probably the one that made the playoffs last year. Secretary to Tom McDonald, goodbye. Oh, wait. We've not had Tom McDonald's song in a bit. All right. I have a feeling I know what this one's about. I feel I know what that one's about. And you wanted Georgia. And now we get like upper. This is almost like Queen now. It's almost like a Queen song at this point. Yeah, went from like a Beatles 60s song to now like an opera. Oh, the Four Seasons of Summer. Oh, easily. The one after your name. Jake the Joke, I watched one video, it was terrible. You know, I watched the video because I got recommended or got requested the video to do on OT. It was so bad. You can park in New York City, let alone for free? Yeah, apparently. I don't think you can. Jackson Chat will be airing at 1 o'clock on Fox. Carlos Vegas will be in the update game. AC Minnesota can be seen on YouTube TV. All right. Krista Berg tell people not to pay. I know The Lady in Red. I don't know any other songs by Krista Berg. Tamagotchi? Yeah. I own one. Was bored for like 2 minutes. My sister owned one. I thought Tamagotchis were stupid. Had one and was like, this is kind of a waste of time. Alright, talk to Tina. Well, Matthew Trouble to agree. Dan Avila goes for $2.2 million. Alright. Rip Chuck, absolutely. Which game do you want for you to make the call? Don't pay the fair amount. I've never heard that song. Which game do you want, Matthew? Appreciate you, man. We'll get you on that one. Whichever game you want. We'll get you on it. Alright. Next up, Jimmy Jr.'s song to Tina. Senior ballot, Anderson, Craig. Oh, God. Why is he in a horse costume? Big Georgia? Alright. I love Hay. Cialis drugs. Oh my! The asthma line got me off guard. The asthma line was incredible. I don't know if I remember from that show. I don't remember a whole lot from that show. Oh my goodness. Didn't really fit the rhyming scheme at all. Great song though. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 lyrics. At 100 just make sure it doesn't catch up. Alright, Tim Wilson. Jeff Gordon's song. Alright. Okay. Alright. So it's Gordon versus Earnhardt. Okay. If you're trying to scout this week Comedy Central, it should be. My God. This is the most hillbilly song I've ever heard in my life. I'll say like 35 million. I don't know if it's getting 35 million. Probably like 25. I don't know if it's getting 35. Maybe 30. Not 35. Might be very surprised if it gets 35. Yeah, very misleading. It does look like a metal album cover. It looks like a 90s, like early 90s, late 80s metal album cover. Team Isolation Elimination for playoff contention. That game should be extremely important. It's different. If you're facing elimination November, it's not that important. If you're facing elimination November, you're kind of screwed. How many times a lady did Lionel say she was? 3. 3 times a lady. That one's easy. Alright, key change. This isn't released like 01 when Jeff was winning everything? Ah, that makes sense. So the Earnhardt fans, like, they didn't know, like, they were gonna, it's talking about senior, I'm assuming. Not junior, right? It's talking about senior and junior for the Earnhardt fans. Got 3 strays on that one for the drivers. It looks like an 8, yeah, it came out in 77, right? Right, but it's ahead of its time. That album cover is way ahead of its time. When Monterey Team Champions again? All right. Yeah, Thanksgiving debacle list. Yeah, there were like 5 different dumb decisions I made. I could have made like 5 videos on Ron Rivera. That was like one of the worst coach games ever. How he still had a job at that point, I had no clue. All right, Tom McDonald. I have a feeling I know what this is about. I feel I know who the Joe is that he's referring to. Regional coverage in prime time? Oh wow. That is kind of surprising to me. I thought it'd be like a rap song. I thought it'd be like a country song. You know, Pete's really good with the whistling. Yeah. Best video song without Jim Steinman? And that's all he had. It's All Coming Back to Me Now was written by Steinman, right? What songs did he have without Steinman? I mean, Bet Out of Hell 3, I mean, that had a great cover of It's All Coming Back to Me Now. Oh, wait, I Lie to You is... Wait, that's without Steinman? Hang on. I Lie to You and That's the Truth is without Steinman? If that's without Steinman, that's the winner. That's in my top 5 Meatloaf songs. You know, that was Diane Warren. You know, that wasn't Steinman. Yeah, no, so I Lie for You and That's the Truth. That is just like the same talking points they said in like every single song. The beat's great. The beat is great. Favorite Chris Christopherson song? I honestly don't know a whole lot about him. So I honestly can't answer that one. Yeah, he's Meatloaf, yeah. It's not the prettiest. I like Raymond Weep, but that's about it. I mean, I think telling people that if you didn't vote that certain way that you should leave the country is a bit like you talk about how like you. I mean, talking about like unity, like and how like the country survived and saying that. I don't know if the lyrics match up the message on this one. Yeah, I don't think I think it's kind of contradictory. Some of these lyrics. This came before the election? Oh no, this came before the election. Wow. This came before the election. No, this is like not voting a certain way. The song's like if you don't vote a certain way. Which is like, I don't know about that. Alright. Alright, going for 2.2 million. Now, as a reminder. Alright, we're gonna skip ahead. So obviously this is a bit long. Alright, here we go. We're starting at 6:30. You know, it should be a holiday. I agree with you. Alright. We're starting at 6:30 on this one because that seems like it's where it is. 7 chance. Jeez. Jocelyn for Bob's Burger sent an episode that she would go to a place where you can stand in 4 states at once: California, Hawaii, Canada, and Chicago. Well, there's the four corners in In Arizona. It was 4 corners with Colorado went on. Yeah. All right, here we go. So wait, so he rejected $1 million to go for 2.2 million. This is stupid. Take $1 million. All right, most recognizable smells. Which 4 are the most recognizable? Oh God, why would you ever do? Why would you like powder, peanut butter? Coffee. Definitely coffee. Definitely not dry cat food. Chocolate. Cinnamon. No, I don't think it's Vapor Rub. Coffee. Cinnamon. Tuna. Let me think. Definitely coffee. Definitely cinnamon. Definitely tuna. I'll say peanut butter. Peanut butter, tuna, coffee, cinnamon is my guess. Peanut butter, tuna, coffee, cinnamon. That's my guess. Yeah, tuna definitely. Coffee and cinnamon. You know, if you have $1 million, do it. Okay. No, not vape. No, I don't think it's a Vapor Rub. No. No. I would not go Vapor Rub on that one. Now with a brand name. You don't go brand name. For most recognizable, you don't go brand name. You don't go brand name on that. Yeah, peanut butter is good. Yeah. I would have gone cinnamon. Peanut butter, tuna, coffee, cinnamon. That's my guess. Someone on issue a holiday. Coffee's got to be there. Yeah, coffee's got to be number 1. The Maxwell Coffee House in Jacksonville. You walk by that, you know it's coffee. 400,000 was each. Wow. No. Oh my God, it's there. Whoa. I would not have gone. I would have been wrong on that one. I would have been wrong on that one. I would not have thought Vapor Rub would be Vicks Vapor Rub. A brand name would not. I would not have gone that. No. It was cinnamon, wasn't it? It's chocolate? Chocolate? You can smell chocolate? Like, wow, I would have gone that way wrong. Aaron Neville, Linda Romstead, don't know much. I love that song. Salsa cookies, Wimmel cookies. I'd probably take Wimmel over salsa cookies. Wow. 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 He's on the floor? Ironically, Skagro Game Show host? Oh, wow. I'm excited for the floor next season. I haven't watched any of it, but it looks like a good show. I'm gonna watch. It's the lead-up program for Super Bowl, so I'm gonna watch it. I can't wait. Yeah, the guy on Shark Tank basically steals Simba, gets rid again, ruins it. Oh yeah, I've seen that a few times. Oh, that's the Mr. Lyrics of Fortuna. I did not realize that. I did not realize that was the Mr. Lyrics. All right, here's the game plan. So we're at the end of OT. Nothing in the queue. Tomorrow, Kent State Buffalo, 7 o'clock. 2 videos coming out tomorrow. Dumb decisions on Titans Texans and a history video Eagles Rams. So we got that. Yeah, if you like what you see, again, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. Helps us out a ton on the channel. Tomorrow night, Kent State Buffalo. Videos start probably 9 o'clock and 1 o'clock Eastern time. I got to get to work on the dumb decisions, and we will definitely be good to go for 2 videos. I can promise you 2 videos tomorrow, so we're good there. Thank you guys for tuning in. GG9 signing off again. Ravens win by 7, 30-23 your final. Appreciate you guys a ton, and we'll see you guys for Tuesday night. We're going to see Kent State try and clinch a winless season